What's up, Percy? Thank you for the gift. Hey, could y'all hear me? YouTube, y'all can hear me? TikTok, y'all can hear me? I love frequency. What's up? You ready to learn? You got your pen and your pad out. Y'all know we're gonna wait like 10 minutes and we're gonna start the masterclass. It's about to get dark. Hey, y'all see what's on the screen? It's about to get dark. Okay. I need y'all to really pay attention for tonight's masterclass. You hear me? It's about to get real dark. Take y'all notes, man, for real. No cap. YouTube, can y'all hear me? TikTok, can y'all hear me? You feel me? Frequency? Tap that screen. Hey, just tap the screen on TikTok, y'all. Tap the screen so it could tell TikTok we doing something positive. Feel me? We got 6 chapters today. 1 lesson, 6 chapters, masterclass. So if you just tuning in, you in divine timing. You feel me? It's alignment. You ain't pop up by accident. You know what I'm saying? No cap. This shit did not pop up on your feed for no reason. I'm telling you. Pinky, what's up? You ready to learn? Y'all gotta tap the screen on TikTok, man. If not, I'm gonna just end TikTok and just go to YouTube. I be trying to show TikTok love. Y'all don't even want to tap the screen for the kid. No cap. I don't think y'all appreciate the master classes. Y'all don't gotta do nothing. I don't want no money from y'all. I don't care about no gifts. Just tap the screen because I be getting blocked for this. I get blocked for this. I'm gonna make y'all come to YouTube. No cap. It mess up my page. So please, y'all, like, when I expose this shit, it flags my page. So just all I do is ask y'all to tap the screen. I don't need y'all money, you feel me? Because if y'all tap the screen, it tell TikTok we doing something positive instead of flagging us. Shadow banning us, all type shit. Feel me? We gotta tap that screen, though. Or there's no point in being on here. We'll be on YouTube. I know y'all ready on YouTube. We locked in. I see YouTube is about to get dark. Hey, this how we gonna do it, though, y'all. Like I said, we got 1 lesson, 6 chapters, okay? Y'all see the lesson on the screen. The name of the 1 lesson is, this is the Narcissist Playbook for keeping 3 to 5 supplies at once. I'm gonna break this shit down. It's a lot. It's 6 chapters to this. So I need y'all to pay attention. All right? We're gonna start in like 5 more minutes, y'all. Tap the screen. We just giving more people the time to come. And we telling TikTok we doing something positive before we start then. We got a full masterclass, y'all. I need y'all to really pay attention and lock in for real. No cap. I'm going to TikTok and tap. Appreciate you. Too many coming, I don't even count it. This shit about to get crazy, y'all. I told y'all, man, we target empath. We target y'all, like, you feel me? Like, we don't love nobody. You're targeted. You're being targeted every day. I hope you know that. If you're an empath, you definitely get targeted. You feel me? But what I'm about to break down tonight, y'all ain't never heard before. You feel me? You don't know if you're ready for the truth. The truth gonna heal. It's gonna help you though. Feel me? I promise you. No cap. Hey Tiffany, I see you requesting. You could come up here and chill. I'm taking questions. We're gonna take questions after the first chapter. If y'all want, y'all can request to come up here. Then I'll answer a question. We answer a question after the first chapter, and then after the first chapter, I'll answer a couple questions. Then we're gonna get into the second chapter. It's 6 chapters, y'all. 1 lesson, okay? Don't forget that. Yeah, make sure y'all remember the chapters, the order. I'm gonna see who paid attention. Cause I know. Oh, I know. You feel me? Oh, I know. You know what I'm saying? It's 6. We've been on here for 6 minutes. When it hit 10 minutes, we're going to start, okay? So I just need everybody to tap that screen on TikTok. If you're on YouTube, just like the live one time. Y'all got to just thumbs it up. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is different. Teamwork made the dream work. You feel me? No cap. Hold on, what the fuck? Where that music coming from? Oh, that's coming from Tiffany. Tiffany, mute your mic, please. Appreciate. I got you. I'm gonna answer your question though after the first chapter. I got you. You can chill. Appreciate you being here and your patience. How much minutes we been on here? It's 7 minutes. 10 minutes we starting, y'all. So 10 minutes. I always give people a chance to come in and listen to this because y'all know it's dark. And I'm gonna help y'all. I'm gonna break this shit down like a Christmas tree. Psychology. Classes in session. Have y'all notes ready. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna say a lot of words. Psychology words. Words that's gonna understand and correlate with your brain. You feel me? We about to get in the lab. It's the masterclass, y'all. I see a lot of new people. If you just came in here, I'm telling you, you right on time. You ain't missing nothing. Just tap that screen. We about to start in like 2-3 minutes. It's a masterclass. The masterclass, we got 1 lesson. The lesson is on the screen. 1 lesson, and we got 6 chapters, okay? All of it correlates with the 1 lesson. And the name of the lesson is the Narcissist Playbook for keeping 3 to 15 supplies at once. And I'm about to break this shit down because I done it. And I'm about to give y'all the playbook. I be getting blocked for this shit, but we coming back. We don't care no more. Just tap that screen. Tap that screen so they won't flag us. You feel me? It be in Narcissists where they be watching us too, man. And they be reporting us. I get all type of crazy shit. I'm telling y'all, man. Hey, wait, stop it though. It get dark. I'm telling y'all. Listen. How long we been on here? It's 9 minutes, y'all. I said 10 minutes, right? 1 more minute. Tap that screen. Go crazy on TikTok. Go crazy. I need y'all to break your fucking fingers because we about to start in 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm about to break this shit down like a Christmas tree. You feel me? Hey, this how we gonna do it for everybody that's new. I see a lot of new people in here. Everybody tap the screen. I'm gonna keep repeating myself because there's new people gonna come. But if you new, you're perfect. You just in time for the masterclass. It's a masterclass, okay? Take y'all notes. It's from a self-aware narcissist, from the mindset of a self-aware demon. Okay, so listen. We got 1 lesson, and the lesson is on the screen. And we got 6 chapters, okay? 1 lesson, 6 chapters. All of the chapters correlate with the 1 lesson that's on the screen, okay? The name of the lesson is The Narcissist Playbook for keeping 3 to 15 supplies at once. Cause I'm gonna show y'all I done it. It's easy. It's not as hard as you think. But I'm here to tell y'all not crazy. And I'm about to show y'all what we do, how we do it, and break this shit down in chapters. So pay attention. If y'all ready for this motherfucking masterclass, put a Christmas tree. We about to break this shit down like a Christmas tree. Y'all know what time. That's the signal. That's the give me to go. That's the give me. I'm having a withdrawal. We have withdrawals too. Shit. Just not the same withdrawals you have. You know what I'm saying? No cap. Is y'all ready for this? Y'all good? Y'all want instrumental music or no music? Y'all just want voice? What y'all want, chat? Y'all want a little calming music? Or y'all want to just hear voice? Let me know. So I want y'all to lock in, though. Okay? What y'all want? No music? All right. Now, pay attention. Shit about to get dark. All right. Let's go. This is chapter 1, y'all. Okay? This is I told you, it's one lesson. Chapter 1 is, we got 6 chapters. Chapter 1 of the first, let's go. It's the first segment of the lesson. First chapter. And the name of the lesson is the Narcissist Playbook for keeping 3 to 15 supplies at once. Now, the name of chapter 1, y'all. Chapter 1 is called, remember this, it's called the inventory system. This is chapter 1. This is what we call the inventory system, okay? See, how we build a roster without you realizing you're on it, okay? This is what we call the inventory system. How we build a roster without you realizing that you on it. You know what I'm saying? See, listen, I'm about to say something that's going to make a lot of y'all stomach drop. Because most people don't get played by narcissists because they're stupid. They get played because they're good. You feel me? They get played because they believe in love. They get played because they see the best in people. They get played because they think everyone has a heart like theirs. And a narcissist, we live off that. We target people like we love it. Now, let me start this masterclass with the truth nobody wants to admit, okay? See, when a narcissist has 3, 5, 10, 15 people at once, y'all, listen. Like I said, when a narcissist has 3 to 5 to 10 to 15 people at once, it's not chaos. Y'all, it's not chaos. It's not, I'm just a flirt. It's not, I'm confused. It's not, I don't know what I want. It's a system, y'all. It's a strategy. It's an inventory. You hear me? It's an inventory, y'all. And if you ever dealt with somebody who could juggle multiple people and still look calm doing it, you weren't dealing with love. You were dealing with a business model. Because narcissist doesn't build relationships. A narcissist builds resources. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to really hear what I'm saying. I'm telling you from the inside out, see. Let me tell y'all, the first thing you need to understand is a narcissist, listen, y'all, a narcissist does not want one person, okay? You hear me? The first thing you need to understand is this. A narcissist does not want one person. One person means you can see patterns. One person means you can hold us accountable. One person means we can't hide behind excuses. One person means we actually have to show up consistently. This is how we think, y'all. I'm telling y'all how we really fucking think. It's sick. Listen, like I said, one person means we actually have to show up consistently, y'all. And consistency is where narcissists get exposed. You hear me? I'm going to say this again. Consistency is where narcissists get exposed. So what do? We create options. Not because we're confident. It's that shit fake confidence. It's because we terrified. I got to create options. We're terrified of being alone. Terrified of silence. Terrified of not being wanted. Terrified of facing the fact without attention. See, we don't feel real, y'all. Without attention, we don't feel real. I need something with energy vampires. I tell you this all the time. Paris said, your backups have backups. Exactly. So we build a roster. Like, I'm going to tell you, because a roster gives us power. And power feels like safety to narcissists. I need power and control. I told you, we don't date for love. We date for control. I need to write this down. Right? We date for control. Narcissists date for control. I need y'all to really get that in that brain. Whenever you see a narcissist, whenever you even get a red flag, or you think somebody narcissist, just know that person date for control, y'all. We not dating the love. On my mama. Listen, y'all. This is why we keep multiple supplies, okay? Look, I want y'all to really understand this part, okay? Look, this is why we keep multiple supplies, okay? See, a narcissist doesn't have multiple people because they're living their best life. No, no. A narcissist has multiple people because they don't know how to regulate their own emotions. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I gave y'all a masterclass of regulation like a couple weeks ago. I need to go watch that back. It's on YouTube too. All we need is regulation. See, so instead of self-regulation, you feel me? We outsource regulation. That's why we need multiple women, multiple supplies. We borrow energy. We borrow attention. We borrow validation. We borrow your nervous system. That's why one person is never enough, no matter how good you are. You could be the best woman in the world. You could be doing everything for me. You could buy me a brand new house. You can help me get on his feet. Help me get my license. Start me from the ground up. Show me some shit I never seen before in life. You still not gonna be enough. You feel me? You gotta be an energizer bunny. Fuck you with me. That's how we think. No matter how good of a person you are, it got nothing. That's why I say it got nothing to do with you. You feel me? One person can't carry an empty soul forever. Feel me? So we spread the weight. And we do it strategically. You hear me? Now, look. Let me tell you, like I said, this is the inventory system, okay? This chapter 1. The inventory system, y'all, it has 5 levels. 5 levels. And once you understand this, you'll never look at your ex the same again. Is y'all ready for the levels? If y'all ready for these levels, listen, put a Christmas tree. Like I said, this is chapter 1, y'all. The inventory system of the masterclass. It's 1 lesson, 6 chapters. The first chapter, the inventory system. I'm telling y'all, bro. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all come up here and answer y'all questions. I'm gonna answer y'all questions. But everybody mute their mic. Everybody mute their mic. I'm gonna answer questions after the chapter. Okay? Everybody mute their mic. Everybody mute their mic. Everybody mute their mic. I'm answering questions after the chapter. I'm gonna let y'all chill up here if y'all want to chill. All right? Now, okay, listen to the chapter. Everybody, please mute their mic. Please. Class in session. Now, look. Like I said, this is levels. Like I said, y'all, the inventory system is levels to this shit. And once you understand this, you will never look at your ex the same again. Now, like I said, this is the first level. I see y'all ready. Level 1, y'all. This is called the scouting phase. You hear me? The scouting phase. See? This is where you think we're just talking. This is where you think we're just talking. You feel me? This is where you think we're just getting to know each other. No. We're studying you. We're mirroring you. I'm going to tell y'all, listen, pay attention. This is what we're watching for. We're watching what you respond to. We're watching how fast you reply. We're watching how much you explain yourself. We're watching if you have boundaries. We're watching if you're lonely. We're watching if you're healing. We're watching if you're starving for love. Because to a narcissist, you got to understand, we feed off of this shit. The narcissist doesn't pick the prettiest person, y'all. We pick the most accessible person. We pick the person who is emotionally available in a world full of emotional unavailable people. I'm going to say that one more time. We pick the person who is emotionally available in a world full of emotionally unavailable people. We pick the one who still believes because belief is easy to exploit. Empath, Sister Moon. See, Sister said it. I see you in the comments. Empaths, exactly. We target y'all. See, like she said, we pick the person who is emotionally available in a world full of emotionally unavailable people. We pick the ones who still believes because belief is easy to exploit, see? And you know what gives it away every time? Look, I'm going to tell y'all, look. You start giving us the benefit of the doubt too early. You get what I'm saying? You start making excuses for disrespect. You start saying things like, he's just stressed, or she's been through a lot. See, they're scared to love, or they're trying. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to say this slow for y'all. I'm going to slow it down because this is a masterclass. I need y'all to really hear what I'm saying because everything I'm saying is going to help you. I'm just going to tell you, you're not crazy. Like I said, you start giving us the benefit of the doubt too early. You start making excuses for disrespect. You start saying things like this. He's just stressed. This is how empaths talk to us, y'all. I'm telling you I'm telling you from experience, man. Shit I done. This is what y'all say. He's just stressed. She's been through a lot. They're scared to love, or they're trying. And the moment you start defending us, guess what? We already know we fucking got you. That's level one, y'all. I said it's levels to this shit, okay? That's only level one. It's level. Remember I said it's the inventory system. That's level one. You feel me? Write this down, y'all, please. This the level. Just write it down. Level one was the scouting phase, okay? Write that down. Now we about to go to lesson two. I mean level two. Okay, level two. Okay. I'm gonna keep it slow for y'all. Don't we patient, y'all. Okay. I really want y'all to get this knowledge. Okay. Now listen. Level two. Y'all ready? When y'all ready for level two, it's levels to this shit. Okay. Put a Christmas tree. Level one, y'all. Scouting phase. Okay. Yep. Level one scouting phase. Okay. Listen, it's more to it's 5 levels to this shit. Hold up. I'm telling y'all. This is chapter. Come on. What chapter we on? 1 or 2? I think we on chapter 1 still. We got 6 chapters. Lock in. It's a lot. It's a lot about to be said tonight. I hope y'all got y'all whole fucking notebook out. Listen. We're just getting started. Y'all ready? All right. This is level 2. Level 2 is the hook. Like I said. Level 1, scouting phase. Level 2, the hook. This is where we make you feel chosen. And we don't even got to do much. You feel me? This is where we make you feel chosen. And we ain't even got to do much. You know what I'm saying? See, a narcissist hook is not always love bombing. Okay, y'all? Sometimes it's just presence. Literally, it's just presence. You heard me? We listen deeper than your ex did. We compliment you in a way that hits your wound. We say the one sentence you've been wanting to hear your whole life to hear it. We say things like, I never met anyone like you. You're different. I feel safe with you. And for you, it feels spiritual. For us, guess what? It's positioning. For you, it feels spiritual. For us, it's positioning. It's positioning. I'm just trying to position. You know what I'm saying? See, listen, because look, I'm going to tell y'all, once you feel chosen, you stop questioning. You hear me? I'm going to say this again, y'all. It's psychology. Once you feel chosen, you stop questioning. You stop investigating. You start investing. And that's what we want. You start investing. That's what we want. Okay? That's level 2, y'all. Level 2, y'all, is the hook. Level 1, I told y'all, is the scouting phase. Level 2 is the hook. Level 3, y'all ready? Now, listen. Listen, y'all. Level 3 is the role assignment, okay? It's the role assignment, okay? See, this is where the roster becomes real, okay? This is where the roster becomes real. You feel me? And look, because everybody in the inventory has a purpose, okay? You hear me? Remember I said it's the inventory system. It's 5 levels to this shit. Everybody in the inventory has a purpose. And I need y'all to hear this part. A narcissist would treat the role better than the person. A narcissist would treat the role better than the person. Because we're not bonded to you. We're bonded to what you provide. So you might think you're special. You might think you're special, but you're really filling the gap. You're just filling the gap. Let me break this shit down like a Christmas tree. See, the roster usually looks like this. All right, y'all, look. The therapist supply, okay? This is therapist supply. This is the one we vent to, we cry to, we trauma dump on. You think you're healing us, but you're just helping us avoid ourselves. Y'all heard? Y'all better write that down. That's the therapist supply. Second one. This is how it goes. So I'm getting is the ego supply. Feel me? You see, the ego supply. This is the one who hypes us up, who praises us, who strokes the fucking image, making me feel like God. They make us feel like a king. We call them the ego supply. You hear me? Now, it's another supply. We got the consistent supply. Feel me? This is the loyal one. Oh, man. This is the loyal one. The one who always answers. The one who always forgives. The one we know will still be there even when we act fucking disgusting. Even when she could see that demon. You feel me? That's the consistent supply right there. I'm going to give y'all another one. The chaos supply. You feel me? The chaos supply, y'all. This is the one who we fight with, the one we argue with, the one we go back and forth with because drama gives us adrenaline. We thrive off chaos. Drama gives us adrenaline. We call that's the chaos supply. You feel me? That's the chaos supply. You know what I'm saying? If y'all come up here, mute your mic, okay? Mute your mic. Mute your mic. I'm going to answer y'all questions after the chapter. Mute your mic, okay, Queen? Mute your mic. I'm answering questions after the chapter. Now, like I said, that's the chaos supply. Mute your mic, okay? Mute your mic, please. Y'all can hear me, chat? All right, look. We call that the chaos supply. That's the one we fight with, the one we argue with, the one we go back and forth with because drama gives us adrenaline. Now, it's another supply. We call this one a sexual supply. This is the one we call late night. Hey, God, mute your mic, please. Please. All right. All right. This, like I said, this is the one we call late night. This is sexual supply. The one we call late night, no commitment, no effort, and just access. That's the sexual supply. You feel me? And we got, what else? The resource supply. Y'all know the resource supply? This is the one with money, the one with rides, a crib, stability. Oh, man. This is the one we use when we need something real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And this is the image supply. We call her the image supply. This is the one we take in public. This is the one we post. This is the one we show off to make people think we're a good person. We might fucking marry you. We marry the image supply. Y'all know about the image supply. If you come on, y'all know this, see. And you know what's crazy? Sometimes the narcissist will rotate these roles between the same people. Y'all know that? We'll rotate these roles between the same people. Because as soon as you stop being useful in one area, y'all, we demote you. We don't break up with you. We downgrade you. That's why I say this is a system. This is how my system operated. I told y'all. So I tell y'all, I can answer anything you want to know about us. I'm telling y'all. See, look, we downgrade you. Like I said, y'all, you go from main to backup, from girlfriend to friend, from soulmate to I'm just busy, from I miss you to you doing too much. I'm going to say that again for y'all. I want y'all to hear this. Because this is what, y'all not crazy, man. This is what y'all going through. You feel me? Listen, I said, we don't break up with you. We demote you. We downgrade you. You go from main to backup, from girlfriend to friend, from soulmate to I'm just busy, from I miss you to you're fucking doing too much. That's how the roster works. Okay? I just named all the supplies for y'all, man. That's the level 3 of the inventory system. That's the role assignment now, okay? Y'all ready for level 4? Put a Christmas tree. I'm about to tell y'all it's 5 levels to this. This should get deep. Y'all think it only get worse. I ain't gonna lie. Tap that screen for me off. If you just tuning in, man, you perfect. It's the masterclass, y'all. Tap that screen. You ain't missing nothing. You just in time, y'all. We got 6 chapters. This is the first chapter. You gonna want to hear this. All right, y'all. Look, y'all ready for the level 4, y'all? Level 4, y'all. This is isolation by design. Okay. This is how we keep 3 to 15 people going at once. We don't want y'all meeting each other. You heard what I said? Isolation. We isolate by design. Okay, this is how we operate. Yeah. Like I said, that's what I said. Listen, we don't want y'all meeting each other, okay? Because if y'all compare notes, we're finished. We done. So we isolate you without you noticing. This is what we do. We keep you on different platforms. We answer you at different times. We give you different stories. We use different names for different people. And this is the part that's scary, y'all. A narcissist doesn't have one personality. We have multiple versions because we're not being authentic. We're fake as fuck. We're managing perception, y'all. We're managing perception. With one woman, we're healing. With another, we're busy and focused. With another, we're soft and emotional. With another, we're dominant and cold. With another, we're spiritual and chosen. With another one, I believe in God. With another one, I don't believe in God. But the truth is, we're just whatever keeps you fucking hooked. You feel me? Now, look, this level 5, y'all. All right, it's level 5. See, level 5. Level 5 is the maybe zone, okay? This is the deadliest part of the fucking roster. Oh my God, y'all ready? This is the deadliest part of the roster. See, because the roster doesn't survive on love, okay? The roster doesn't survive on love. So we keep you in the maybe. We keep you in the maybe. Feel me? Not fully chosen. Not fully, y'all hear what I said? Not fully chosen. Not fully rejected. You just waiting. This is how we gonna keep you. If we love it, we just gonna have you waiting. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? And the maybe zone sounds like this. This is what it sounds like. I'm not ready for a relationship. We say things like, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm dealing with a lot right now. I don't want to hurt you. You're different. I just need time. Or I'm healing. I'm trying. These are my favorite lines. See, let me translate that for you. That means I want assets without responsibility, because if we choose you fully, guess what? We lose power. And narcissists don't like equality. We like leverage. This is how we operate. I like leverage. Now look, the most important part of chapter 1, y'all, I want y'all to hear this like it's the last thing you ever learned about narcissists, okay? See, it's not because they're winning, okay? No, it's not because they're winning. It's because they're empty, okay? And they're terrified of being alone with themselves. We hate being alone. So they create a roster because the roster is emotional life support. That's why when you leave, they don't just miss you. They panic because you weren't just a person to them. You were a position. You were a function. You were a fucking drug. And the moment you stop playing your role, we don't mourn you like a healthier person. No, like a healthy person. No, we replace you because the inventory must stay full. Not because we're heartless, but because we don't know how to sit in emptiness. And the scariest part, a narcissist can look you in your face and tell you, I love you. And in their mind, they mean it. Because love to a narcissist is not devotion. Okay, love is access. Love is control. Love is possession. Love is you being available when we want you to. That's why the moment you get boundaries, you become cold. That's why the moment you stop chasing, you become different. That's why the moment you stop feeding the roster, you become the enemy. See, I want everybody in here to answer this. Listen, have you ever been with somebody where you felt like you were competing, but you didn't even know who you were competing with? Because if you felt that, you were on a roster and you didn't even know that you were drafted. Because chapter 2 is about to expose the scheduling method. And once you hear that, you will never get fooled again. You know what I'm saying? Chapter 2 about to get dark. Now I'm about to answer some questions. You feel me? And then I'm gonna answer some questions real quick. And then we're gonna get to the thing. Alright. What's up, Tiffany? I appreciate your patience. You got a question? How you doing? Tiffany, you got a question? You got your mic on. You feel me?
My mic's on now.
What's up? Talk to me.
So why does he still continue to bash me on social media? I went no contact, and so now like he's hacked into my social media, and then now he's messaging people on that. So
You say you with no contact?
yeah, like I have no contact with him. I have no contact with him at all.
All right, so look, see, we all us. Hey, when we lose the control, this is what we do. But listen, I'm gonna break this down to you. He's bashed you because no contact didn't just remove you; it removed his control. You know what I'm saying? A narcissist doesn't post about you because he misses you. He posts about you because he needs to rewrite the story. See, when you went silent, you took away his supply. So now he has to get supply from the audience. He's using like social media like a courtroom. He's trying to make people pick sides because if he can make you look crazy in public, he can feel powerful in private. And the reason he keeps going is because you're still winning without reacting. Your silence is the loudest thing you ever did to him. So he's doing three things at once. One, he's trying to provoke you because if you respond, he gets access again. Two, he's trying to punish you because your boundaries made him feel rejected. Three, he's recruited new supply because a victim story attracts attention, sympathy, and new people who don't know the truth. We get supply off of that. You feel me? So don't take it personal. It's not love. It's called injury, a narcissistic injury. Y'all write that word down too, man. Narcissistic injury. I know some of y'all heard it before. Listen, your no contact exposed him, okay? And now he's fighting to control the narrative because he can't control you. The move is simple, okay, though, Queen? Look, stay silent, document everything, block and restrict who can see you, and if it crosses into harassment or threats, handle it legally. Because the moment you react publicly, you give him exactly what the fuck he begging for. Your silence right now is starving him. Keep starving him. You feel me?
Yes.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I hope I answered your question.
Hey, I appreciate that. I thank you.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got a question, Maya? What's up?
Hey,
Appreciate
yes,
your
I have
patience.
a question. Thank you.
What's up?
Okay. So I was actually, I ended up engaged to mine, but I ended up leaving. We ended up having two kids together first. Um, I found myself like really losing myself, like all my light. It feel like my light was being literally siphoned. And I am an empath, and I have like these a whole lot of spiritual gifts. So I actually seen the demonic spirit, and felt it attached to him. I would always feel drained, like my face started breaking out, like a whole lot of stuff was going on. Like there wasn't me, but it was seeming like he was getting better, and I was getting worse. It's like he wanted like a whole lot of control. But when I got tired of that, I decided to leave, right? So when I left, my life started getting better. And all of a sudden now he starts cursing. Well, not all of a sudden, they crazy, but I was getting cursed out, getting called out my name, all kinds of crap. Because I decided to move
What's your
on.
question? You got a question?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. Why do he decided to move out of town, and now he's telling everyone that like I'm keeping the kids away from him.
Wait, hold
Why
on. Say that one more time because your mic had came off. I want the chat to hear you too. Say that again.
I'm sorry. I said so. Why is he like? He's making it like he's a victim. He's telling everybody like he decided to move out of town. We have children together, right? Um, and my daughter she told me today like it was my fault, and I'm like I'm just trying to protect her from the inconsistency. Like, why does he play the victim? And like, do they really care about their kids or do they not? Because I'm like, why would you do this to kids that you've been there for? Your own children. Like, what is that about as far as a narcissist in children?
Oh yeah, that's a great question. See, you're not great. Let me tell you. Look, what you just said is one of the clearest signs you were dealing with a narcissist. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay. See, you said he looked like he was getting better while you were getting worse, right? See,
Yeah.
that's not a coincidence. That's how it works. And I want you to hear me and do your best. Not don't cut me off, okay? Because I really want you to hear this, okay? Now,
Okay. I'm gonna make myself good.
all right, it's okay. Now listen, see, like I said, that's not a coincidence. That's how it works because narcissists don't heal through self reflection, they regulate through extraction. See, they don't calm down because they become a better person, they calm down because they found a new way to feed. And the reason your skin broke out, your light dimmed, your spirit felt heavy is because your body was telling you the truth that your heart kept trying to deny. Your nervous system was in survival mode. Now, the victim act, let me decode that. I'm going to break that down. See, the victim act, you said. See, a narcissist plays victim for three reasons. One is to control the story. If he can make you the villain, he never has to face accountability. You heard me? like I said, to control the story. If he can make you the villain, he never has to face accountability. Two is to recruit support. See, a narcissist needs an audience because sympathy is supply. You know what I'm saying? Sympathy, I need sympathy. That's supply. See, three,
Really?
hell yeah. See, three, to punish you without touching you. See, because if he can turn your child against you, he still has access to hurt you. He still has access to hurt you. See, that's why your daughter's saying it's your fault, mommy. It's not random. That's
She's
called
3 and she's crying. She's
it.
like,
Yeah,
my
see,
dad.
remember?
I'm like,
Listen, Queen. Look,
what?
that's called programming. That's
Oh my
emotional
God.
poisoning. That's him planting a seed so you carry a guilt and he keeps power. See, now look, let's answer the question that everybody's scared to ask. Do they care about the kids? See, they care about their kids the way they care about everything. Not as human beings, as extensions, as leverage, as trophies, as proof. See, a healthy parent thinks what's best for the child. A narcissistic parent thinks, how can I use this child to win? So, yes, they can love their kids in their own way, but it's conditional. They love the child when the child is agreeing with them, praising them, choosing them, or protecting their image. The moment the child becomes their own person, the narcissist starts controlling the child the same way they controlled you. And the reason your
Oh my
life,
God.
yeah, I want you to hear this, see. The reason your life got better when you left is because your energy finally came back to you. You weren't crazy, you were depleted. And then so here's what you do right now. You don't fight the victim story. You don't argue with the narrative. You stay consistent, you stay calm, you document everything, and you teach your child through your stability. Because kids don't remember speeches, they remember who felt safe. And the safest thing you can be right now is the parent who doesn't compete, the parent who doesn't trash talk, and the parent who stays grounded. That's how you win long term. And I want you
Does
to hear,
silence work? I've been trying to
hell
stay
yeah,
silent.
silence works.
Okay.
Silence is the best. You got if you want to talk to him, just talk to him through parenting apps. You ain't got to talk to him at all unless it's business. Like you treat it like a business person. You know what I'm saying? Silence is the best. That's the loudest thing you can do. But I hope I helped you. I hope I answered your questions. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get back into the lesson though, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for being brave and coming up here. I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Yeah, hey, y'all ready for the next one? You feel me? Y'all ready for what chapter we on? Two? It's six. Hey, we got 6 chapters. Let's go. Y'all ready? This shit about to get dark. If y'all ready, put a Christmas tree. Y'all know to go. Put a Christmas tree, y'all. Remember I said chapter 2 is the scheduling method. I told y'all. Y'all remember? Y'all with me? The scheduling method. Hey, y'all. We gonna do chapter 2. Then I'm gonna answer more questions. Okay. We're gonna answer more questions. Okay. After the next chapter. So if y'all want to request, I'm gonna answer more. So lock in, y'all. Get y'all notes. I see. This is chapter 2, y'all. Tap that screen while we talking so they won't block us. On TikTok. YouTube, y'all only tap it once. Y'all just make sure y'all like the live. Alright. Don't spam it. Now look. This is chapter 2, y'all. The schedule method. You feel me? This is listen, like I told y'all. I see hold on. I see a lot of new people in here. Like I said, it's one lesson, y'all. That lesson is on the screen. We're on chapter 2 of the lesson. You're perfect. You're not late. If you just tuning in, stay your ass here and learn this. You ain't here for, I'm telling you, it's not a coincidence. It's alignment. Now listen, we got one lesson, 6 chapters. This is chapter 2 of the lesson. The lesson is the narcissist playbook for keeping 3 to 15 supplies at once. Okay, that's the main lesson. Now we on chapter 2. Now the name of chapter 2 is called the schedule method, y'all. This is how we rotate supply without getting caught. Okay, listen. Now we in chapter 2. And if chapter 1 offended you, chapter 2 is going to make you realize something that's going to hurt. A lot of y'all didn't get cheated on because you weren't enough. You got cheated on because you were too available. You got cheated on because you were too forgiving. You got cheated on because you were dealing with somebody who wasn't building a relationship. You hear me? They were running a schedule. See, y'all gotta understand when a narcissist has 3 to 15 supplies, y'all, it's not random. It's not I just got options. It's not I'm outside. It's organized. And the reason you didn't catch it is because narcissists don't hide by being sneaky. We hide by being predictable. We hide behind patterns that look normal. Work, stress, family, mental health, healing, grinding, gym, church, business. All of those are believable covers. This is how we get you. Because the best lie is the one that already sounds like real life. The best lie is the one that already sounds like real life. So let me show you the scheduling method. Okay, y'all ready? Okay, y'all ready for this? The schedule method. See, first, you have to understand, okay? Like, you have to understand. See, you gotta understand the real goal. That's what I'm gonna say. You have to understand the real goal. See, the goal isn't to date 15 people, okay, y'all? The goal is to never be emotionally cornered. This is how we think. A narcissist is terrified at one thing, y'all, and that's being fully seen. I'd rather die. Because if you fully see us, you'll fully measure us. And if you fully measure us, you'll realize we're not as solid as we pretend. You'll realize all of this fake ass image was really fake. So we stay moving, we stay busy, we stay just out of reach. Not because we're important, because distance is how we stay in control. The distance we create between y'all be calculated. See, let me tell y'all, the narcissist scheduling has 3 categories. Y'all ready? I need y'all to write this down. Y'all know this is a masterclass. It's the first chapter. Y'all, I hope y'all write them down. I gave y'all the levels. I'm about to give y'all the schedule categories. Okay? Okay, y'all ready? Put a Christmas tree. I'm gonna slow it down for the ones that's here to learn. We got real people in here that dealt with the demon that really want to learn this. And I'm gonna tell y'all. We got a lot of empaths in here, a lot of dark empaths in here that want to learn this shit. I'm gonna tell y'all. So look. This is category 1, y'all, of the schedule. See, this is listen. This is how we rotate people without collapsing. Okay, this is basically what I'm breaking down. Category 1, y'all, we call this the daily supply. Okay, oh man, this is the daily supply. Okay, this is the person who keep on the string every day. You heard me? This is the person we keep on the string every day. This is what they get. They get the good morning text. They get the random checkers. They get the memes. You feel me? They get the short voice notes. They get the small attention. Not because we love them, because they keep the connection alive. They keep the line warm. They keep us feeling wanted. See, the daily supply is usually the one who replies fast. The daily supply is usually emotionally invested. The daily supply overthinks. She stays loyal, wants to fix us. So we give them crumbs, and they turn crumbs into fantasy. They do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's how the daily supply works, okay? Y'all ready for that's one. That's one. I said it's 3 categories. Y'all ready for the next one? The first one is daily supply. Second one, yeah. Look. 2 is category 2 is the weekend supply. You hear me? This is the weekend supply. This is the one we see physically, okay? This is the one we call when we want to feel powerful. The weekend supply is sex. The weekend supply is dates. The weekend supply is public image. The weekend supply is pictures. The weekend supply is the trips. The weekend supply is quality time. This is the one we post. This is the one we show off. Because narcissists don't want love. They want a display. They want something that makes other people say, damn, you really got her? Or damn, you really got him? Shit like that. It sound good to us. See, the weekend supply is usually the one who makes us look like a fucking winner. You know what I'm saying? That's what the weekend supply is. Now, y'all ready for the category 3, the next one? Oh, man. Y'all ready for the next one? See. Look. Category 3, y'all. This is the emergency supply. We call this the emergency supply. See, this is the one we call when something goes wrong, when we lose money, when we get rejected, when we get lonely, when we get exposed, when we need a place to stay, when we need someone to talk to. The emergency supply is not romance. It's a rescue plan. And most people don't realize they're the emergency supply until they look back and notice. He only called when he was stressed. She only came around when she needed something, or they only loved you when their world was falling apart. See, that wasn't love. That was survival. And narcissists always keep emergencies. So you think I'm gonna leave the emergency supply? Fuck no. You feel me? Because narcissists don't listen. Narcissists don't trust stability. They trust backup plans. Now let's get into the real scheduling tactics. Okay, listen. See, this is the part that's going to make you say, "Oh my God." Okay, y'all ready for the tactics? Listen, y'all. Write this down. This tactics. Tactic one, y'all. This is called time blocking. Write that down. Time blocking. See, time block. A narcissist schedules people the way a business schedules appointments. You heard me? A narcissist schedules people the way a business schedules appointments, not with a calendar that you can see, but with rhythm. I'm gonna give you an example. See, one person gets mornings, one person get lunch breaks, one person get late nights, one person get weekends, and one person gets random pop-ups. One person get the random pop-ups. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why you'll notice this. He texts you at the same times. He disappears at the same times. He comes back at the same times. And you thought it was his job. No, it was his rotation. You weren't being patient. You were being scheduled. Okay? That's what we call that. You know what I'm saying? Now, tactic number two. You say it's exhausting for us? Hell no, that's not exhausting. It's fun to us. We thrive in chaos. It's fun to us. We planned this shit. Now, this tactic two, y'all, write this down, is the busy identity. I need y'all to write these down. These masterclasses are for y'all, man. I strategically put these in motion for y'all, okay? No cap. So look, tactic number two, y'all, is the busy identity, okay? This is the most dangerous one, all right, y'all? Look. Because narcissists hide behind being productive. Y'all know that? Like, narcissists hide behind being productive. They'll tell you, I'm grinding. That was my favorite. Oh my, that was my favorite line. Y'all see, y'all know me. I'm a nigga that work. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm grinding. I'm working on myself. I'm building. I'm focused. I'm tired. Because you're a good person and you respect it. You don't question it. You give space. You wait. And that's exactly what we want. You heard me? You don't question it. You give space because you're a good person. You respect it. That's exactly what we want. So, because look, like, the busy identity gives us a permanent excuse to not show up consistently, y'all, okay? This is why we pull that card on y'all. You feel me, y'all? Listen, because the busy identity gives us permanent excuse to not show up consistently so we can disappear without consequences. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Guess what? You'll still be here. I'm going to say it one more time. One more time. One more time, okay? I want to say this tactic again one more time. Tactic two, y'all, the busy identity. This is the most dangerous one. I gotta repeat this because narcissists hide behind being productive. They'll tell you, I'm grinding, I'm working on myself, I'm building, baby. I'm focused, I'm locked in for us. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. Don't sleep on the I'm tired one. Niggas is never tired, man. That's fake. Listen, man, because you're a good person, you respect it. You don't question it. You give space. You wait. And that's exactly what we want. Because the busy identity gives us a permanent excuse to not show up consistently so we can disappear without consequences. And you'll still be there, okay? Now, y'all ready for tactic number three? Put a Christmas tree. Woo! This one right here, man. Oh, man. I'm answering questions after this chapter, okay, y'all? So y'all can request to come up and chill if y'all want and to just mute your mic. I'll accept it. Who want to come up here? All right. Look, this tactic number three, y'all, is the emotional drip feed, okay? Y'all write this down. I tell y'all to write them down so I can remember them. And y'all know exactly what I'm saying. It's called the emotional drip feed. The emotional drip feed, okay? This is where we keep multiple people attached without giving full commitment, okay? The emotional drip feed. All right, look. We don't give you a full relationship. We give you a feeling. We give you one deep moment, one vulnerable confession, one I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, one, I never told anyone this. Y'all heard that before? We'll tell you this. I know. I be like, I never told anybody this. Or we give you one vulnerable confession. Give you a vulnerable confession. We give you one deep moment. You know what I'm saying? We give you a feeling. We give you one, I never told anyone this. We give you one, you're the only one I trust. We give you one, I'm scared to lose you. And guess what? Then we disappear. You know what I'm saying? Then we motherfucking disappear. Because the goal is not love. You hear me, y'all? Listen, the goal is attachment. The goal is attachment. That deep moment becomes your anchor. So every time we vanish, you remember that moment and you chase it again. Exactly, Israel. We disappear. We gone. Y'all be paying attention. I love when I see y'all paying. Some of y'all be taking y'all fucking notes. I see a lot of dark empaths in here. Y'all learning, man. That's what I love to see. I'm making a teacher proud. Listen, like I said, y'all, the goal is attachment. That deep moment becomes your anchoring. So every time we vanish, you remember that moment and you'll chase it again. Y'all heard that? I'm gonna break this tactic 3 emotional thing down again. Cause I want y'all to really understand this. A lot of y'all might not get that, and that's okay. That's what I'm here for. This is what teachers do. I'll repeat it till you fucking get it and bring it in your brain. Look, listen, y'all, because I want y'all to really understand this phase, because a lot of people don't know, man. Like, listen, y'all. So, like I said, we don't give you. This is where we keep multiple people attached without giving fully commitments. We do. We don't give you a full relationship. We give you a feeling. We give you one deep moment, one vulnerable confession. We give you one, I never told anyone this. One, you're the only one I trust. One, I'm scared to lose you. One, I love you. All this. Like, I never loved nobody like this before. And then guess what, y'all? We disappear. We disappear because the goal is not love. I repeated this because the goal is attachment, y'all. The goal is not love. The goal is attachment. We want to get you attached. That deep moment becomes your anchor. Cause look, cause every time we vanish, every time we vanish, you remember that moment and you chase it again. Them highs and lows. We love that. That's how we keep you in the trauma bond. That's how we keep you in a cycle. Yeah, exactly. The cycle of abuse. Exactly. All right, now. Oh man, we got more tactics. Tactic number 4. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for number 4? This is called, write this down, platform separation. Okay? It's another tactic. Y'all never heard these before. This is why I want y'all to write them down and study them. Okay? Because this is what we do. Now look. Platform separation, okay? Look, y'all. This is how we manage multiple people without getting caught, okay? This is how listen, we keep you in different worlds. One woman get Instagram. One woman gets text. One woman gets Snapchat. One woman gets that fake. One woman get Facebook. One woman get Cash App. One woman get WhatsApp. One woman gets a second phone number. And if you ever notice the narcissist keep switching apps with you, guess what? You hear me? If you ever notice that the narcissist keeps switching apps with you, that's not privacy. That's called management. Because if all supplies are in one place, y'all, we can't control the narrative. What the fuck? I can't. I'm as a successful narcissist, I cannot do that. You feel me? Listen, y'all. If all supplies are in one place, we can't control the narrative, okay? So we separate the communication lanes. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Now, tactic number 5. Write this down. We call this the disappear and return loop. Write that down, y'all. The disappear and return loop. Okay, this is what we do. I'm telling y'all, bro. Listen, this is the narcissist's favorite schedule trick, okay? I need y'all to understand this. Look, like, we disappear just long enough for you to feel panic, okay? And then return right before you detach. I'm going to say that again. We disappear just long enough for you to feel panic, and then we return right before you detach. That timing is not random, y'all. That's called control. It's control, y'all. We come back when, this is when we come back. We come right back when you're about to move on, when you're about to block us, when you're about to heal, when you're about to stop fucking caring. We feel it. And then we come back with something small. Not a full apology, not accountability, Just enough to reopen the door. I say, hey, or I've been thinking about you, or my bad. I've been going through it, baby. My bad. I've been going through it, baby. Or I miss you. I tell you that I miss you, man. And because you still love the version of us in your head, you let us back in. You love that fake version of us in your head. You let us back in. That's how we keep the roster full. Okay, now I'm about to tell y'all another one, another tactic. Y'all ready? You ready for number 6? Number 6. Tactic number 6. Shit about to get dark. YouTube, what's good? Let's see y'all. Y'all can hear me? All right, look. Could y'all hear me? Make sure you can hear me. My mic. I had to fix my mic. Chat, y'all hear me? All right. All right, y'all hear me? Bet. Now, like I said, this tactic 6, triangulation by accident. You hear me? Write this down. Y'all know that word triangulation. That's when we try to compare you to other girls and all type of shit. Put you in a triangle. It's me, you, and the other supply or other people involved, basically. Now, look, this is the part people don't understand. A narcissist doesn't always say, I'm talking to someone else. Sometimes we triangulate by making you feel replaceable. This is how we triangulate you. We triangulate you different ways. We do it with delay. We do it with dry replies. We do it with random mood changes. We withhold affection. We posting certain things. We mentioning friends. We being logged. We want you to feel like I gotta compete. I want you to feel like you gotta compete. Because competition creates urgency. And urgency creates chasing. And guess what? Chasing creates control. I'm gonna say it one more time, y'all. You hear me? We want you to feel like I gotta compete because competition creates urgency. Urgency creates chasing, and chasing creates control. So we keep you insecure on purpose, not because we hate you, because insecurity makes you manageable. See, the biggest secret of the schedule is, this is the part that's going to hurt most, okay? A narcissist doesn't schedule people based on love. We schedule people based on who is easiest to control. That's why the most loyal person often gets treated the worst because we know you're not leaving. And a person who's more distant often gets treated better because we fear losing them. So while you're sitting there thinking, why is he so nice to her and so cold to me? It's because you became safe. And safe means we don't have to try. That's the ugly truth. We don't have to try. Now I'm about to tell y'all this. This is how you can tell. This is how you know you're on a rotation. Let me give y'all the signs, okay? Y'all ready? I'm going to give y'all the signs. This is how you know if you're on a rotation. See? If you feel like you only get access at night, when they're bored, when they're lonely, when they're horny, when they're stressed, when they need something, you're not in a relationship. You're on a schedule. If you feel like you're always waiting, always guessing, always reading energy, you're not building love. You're surviving rotation. And the scariest part, the narcissist will make you feel crazy for noticing it. They'll say you're tripping. We'll tell you you're doing too much. We'll tell you you're insecure. I say you don't trust me. But your body knows. Your body always knows. Okay? Now, see, I want y'all to understand something. See, a narcissist can juggle 3 to 15 supplies because we are not emotionally present. We are emotionally strategic. We don't love deeply. We manage deeply. And the schedule is how we avoid intimacy because intimacy requires consistency and consistency requires character. And character is what narcissists don't have when nobody's watching. So here's the question I want the chat to answer, okay? Have you ever dealt with someone who always had an excuse, but but somehow like they always had time for everybody else? I'm gonna ask that again. Have you ever dealt with someone who always had an excuse, but somehow they always had time for everybody else? If yes, you weren't crazy. You were being scheduled. Okay? Because chapter 3 is where I break down the communication control method. You hear me? This is where we talk about how we keep multiple supplies emotionally attached even when we're not around. And that chapter gonna change our life. Who got questions though? I'm gonna answer some more questions real quick. Request to come up. Who got a question? I'm gonna answer some questions, then we're gonna get to the next chapter. That was chapter 2, y'all. CTU. Come to CTU, my private community. We got lessons in there every day. Imagine getting lessons every day. Whenever, come to my community, man. We the best. Got some of the most smartest people in there. Link in my bio, you heard? Ayy. Who wanna come up here? Bond Fonny Rich. How you doing? You got a question? The link is in my bio. It's all y'all gotta do is click my bio on my page. How you doing? How you doing, Avery?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's up? How you doing?
I have a question. I'm good. Okay, so I was dealing with this guy. I met him when we met in middle school, and he's always tried to talk to me. I finally talked to him 30 years, 20 years later. And yeah, he has all those traits as a narcissist. However, I was never a chaser. And I felt like he always kind of like, I feel like I was throwing a bone to see how far he would go, to just kind of like playing games with him. And at first I didn't know what was going on. It was like a psychological game. And then I caught on to it and I just started playing with him. And then I started to kind of like get emotions, like, and then I just walked away. Like I just blocked. He did his normal thing, like he did his normal, disappear, vanish, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then he hit me up on Instagram, and I just blocked him from everything. And I don't know what question I was asking. Uh, basically, I'm just wondering, like, I don't want to say does he care, because I really don't care does he care, but do narcissists care that, or feel like, dang, she played me? Did I really have control, or like, what happened? Because she was just telling
I
me
got you. I got you. Take a deep breath. Listen, I'm with you. Let me say this. See, first off, you're not crazy. Look, yes, like he cared, but not the way you mean. Okay. See, narcissists don't care like I value you and I want peace with you. They care like I lost access and I hate losing. I don't like losing. I'm gonna say this to you. Do your best. Don't cut me off. Listen to me. I want you to hear this, okay? Because y'all have history, it's even deeper. See, look, he's been chasing you since middle school, you said, right? Middle school, because you were never fully available. You became a symbol to him, not just a person. You became the one he couldn't fully conquer. So when you played games back, what you were really doing was giving him intermittent reinforcement. That's the same addiction narcissists create in victims. You know that? See, you were giving him just enough to keep the chase alive. Now, here's the truth. Did you have control? You had control over access because you could walk away, you could block, you could disappear. But he had control over the emotional loop because he knew how to trigger the chase dynamic. That's why even after 20 years, he popped back up. Not because he's in love, but because unfinished business is supply. And when you block him everywhere, that doesn't just hurt his feelings, it injures his ego. It tells him, you don't have power here. So what happens next? He's going to do one of these two things. I'm going to tell you, see. Either he comes back sweeter, acting healed, acting mature, acting like he changed, just to see if he can get one more reaction out of you. Or he flips and acts like you were never important, because narcissists will rather look unbothered, to be honest. So yes, he cared, but you need to understand what he cared about. He cared about winning. He cared about being chosen. He cared about proving he could still access you. And you blocking him was you finally taking the real control. Control over your peace. If you want to know if he truly cares, here's the test. See, a narcissist who cares will respect your boundary even when it hurts. A narcissist who doesn't care will keep finding new ways to touch your life just to prove you can't escape them. So stay blocked, stay silent, because the moment you react, you restart the game. And you already won by walking away. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
I hope I answered your question.
it. You did. You answered it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you for coming up here. No cap. Hey, y'all ready for the next chapter? No cap. I appreciate y'all being up here though, man. I like helping y'all, bro. Alright. Y'all ready for the next chapter 3? What chapter we on? Hey, put a Christmas tree. We about to get dark. They ready? We got 6 chapters, y'all. 6 chapters. If y'all got questions, I'm answer. We always answer questions after every chapter. So this is time to think about it. All right. Yeah, there's no, you didn't miss the Q&A. We got 6 chapters. All right. We still got Q&A too after every chapter. All right. Now, y'all ready? I'll let y'all chill up here though. If y'all come up here, just mute y'all mic until the chapter ends. All right. I see some of y'all want to come up here. I'll let y'all come up here though. Just chill. And make sure y'all mute y'all mic. Mute y'all mic. Mute y'all mic. Mute y'all mic. Please. I'm answering questions after this chapter. All right, y'all. This is chapter 3, y'all. It's about to get dark now already. I see Christmas trees. Chapter 3, y'all, is called communication control, okay? This is how we keep multiple supplies emotionally hooked without being around. All right, now we in chapter 3. And this chapter is going to hurt people because it's not about cheating anymore, okay? It's all about control. It's all about control. Because most people think narcissists keep multiple supplies by being smooth. No. We keep multiple supplies by controlling communication. Because communication is not just talking. Communication is access. Communication is emotional regulation. Communication is the ability to reach into your mind, shake your nervous system, and remind you that we exist. That's what narcissists really do. We don't just text you, we program you. And the reason narcissists can juggle 3 to 15 people is because we don't give everybody full attention. We give everybody just enough psychological pressure to stay attached. Okay? Let me break this shit down like a Christmas tree. The playbook. Okay? Y'all ready? See? Now, I'm going to tell y'all the first rule of communication, y'all, is control. Okay? The first rule of communication, control. Okay? A narcissist does not communicate to connect. A narcissist communicates to manage perception, to manage timing, to manage emotion, to manage control. So if you ever felt like you were talking to someone but you never felt safe, that's because you weren't having the conversations. You were being handled. Listen, y'all. The narcissist, y'all ready for this? This is why I need y'all to take that pen and pad out, okay? Narcissist has a communication line. We have 4 communication lines. The narcissist has 4 communication lines. This is how we manage multiple supplies without getting caught and without burning out. Y'all ready for them? Put a Christmas tree. I'm about to tell y'all. Write y'all notes. Y'all know I'm going to give y'all tips, man. Every fucking chapter. Y'all ready? Now, I just got to make sure y'all with me. See. Now, this is, like I said, narcissists has 4 communication lanes. This is how we manage multiple supplies without getting caught, without burning out. Lane 1, y'all, write this down. This is the hook text. I said the hook text. This is the text that keeps you attached, okay? It's short. It's random. It's emotionally loaded. Example, it's like we'll say, I miss you. Or you cross my mind. or you good, all these dry ass shits, or I had a dream about you, or don't be acting different, or you still mad. See, these texts are not meant to build a relationship. They are meant to reopen a door. Because narcissists don't need your love. We need your availability. So we send a hook text. You hear me? We need your availability. So we send a hook text. You feel me? Now look, if you don't respond, listen, I'm gonna say it. Look, like listen, like I said, we send a hook text. Like if you do respond, we know you're still on the line. But if you don't respond, we escalate. That's the system. Now, this is lane two. Do we call this? Write this down. It's the placeholder text. Okay? This is the one that buys us time while we entertain other supplies. Okay? This is why I need you to write this down, because this might be happening to you and you don't even know. Okay? Look, this is the placeholder text. This is the one that buys us time while we entertain other supplies. It sounds like this. I'm busy right now. I got a lot going on. I'll call you later. My head been all over the place. Or I'm dealing with family stuff. Now listen, y'all. Now listen. Sometimes people really are busy. But narcissists use busy as a lifestyle. Like, we always busy. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? It's a lifestyle because busy keeps you waiting around without questioning. It makes you feel like you're being patient, not being played. The placeholder text is not communication. It's a leash. You're a leash. It's a leash. You feel me? It's a leash. It's a leash. You know what I'm saying? See. Now look, this is lane three, y'all. Lane three. Mute your mic, Tiff. Lane three. Look. See. This is the control text, okay? Write this down. Lane three. This is the control text. This is the text disguised to regulate you. Not to inform you. To regulate you, not to inform you. To control your emotional state, okay? Listen. It's the one that makes you overthink, apologize, chase, explain yourself, prove yourself. That text, see, example, we'll say, you been acting weird. You don't care like you say you do, or you always got an attitude, or you doing too much, or you insecure, or why you always tripping? Why is you tripping for? Like, see, that's not a conversation, y'all. That's a dominance move. Because if I can get you to defend yourself, if I can get you to defend yourself, you're no longer asking questions about me. You're focused on fixing your image. That's the manipulation. I'm going to say the manipulation again. If I can get you to defend yourself, you're no longer asking questions about me. You're focused on fixing your image. That's how narcissists flip the power, see? Now, lane four. Listen. About to give y'all lane four. I hope y'all with me. Y'all with me, CTU? We Christmas Tree University. CTU, man. Link in bio. The community is in this bitch. I see y'all. It's a lot of y'all in here. Y'all know we give daily masterclass in the community. I see y'all, bro. Listen. This is that emergency text, okay? The emergency text. Okay? This is where we need immediate supply. It usually comes at night, or when we feel lonely, or when we got rejected by another supplier or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is when the emergency text comes. You know what I'm saying? See, examples, I'd be like, can I talk to you, baby? Can I? Or I need you right now. I'm not okay. I just need you to be here. And the empath always falls for this one. Y'all know that? The empath always falls for. That's how I get you, baby. That's how I need you. I need you. See, listen. The empath always fall for this one because you think they finally opened up. No, they finally needed you. And the reason narcissists love the emergency text is because it makes you feel chosen. But you're not chosen. You're used as a regulator. What I say, we need somebody to regulate our emotions every fucking day, all day. Now look, I'm going to tell you why we text different people differently, okay? Why we text different people differently. Thank you for the rose, Big Yanni. Appreciate that. Now look, I said this is why we text different people differently. Okay? See, this is how we keep 3 to 15 supplies stable. You feel me? Gotta keep you stable. Listen, y'all. See, we don't text everybody with the same energy because everybody is not in the same role. The therapist supply gets deep emotional messages. The sex supply gets short late night messages. The ego supply gets compliments and hype. I'm gonna slow this shit down. I want y'all to hear me. I'm gonna slow this shit down so y'all can hear. I'm gonna say that again, okay? I want y'all to really understand what we use these supply for, man. Yeah, I don't think y'all be knowing. I want y'all to really know so you can get the fuck out. Listen, y'all. Listen. Like I said, this is how we keep 3 to 15 supplies stable, okay? We don't text everybody with the same energy because everybody is not in the same role. The therapist supply gets deep emotional messages. That's what the therapist supply gets. The therapist supply gets deep emotional messages. The sex supply gets short late night messages. The ego supply gets compliments and hype. The consistent supply gets crumbs because crumbs are enough for someone who's addicted. If you're the most addictive, you're getting crumbs regardless. And that's why you'll notice the narcissist can go days without talking to you, but still pop up like nothing happened because they don't feel guilt the way you do. They feel entitlement. Okay? The silent treatment, y'all, is not space. The silent treatment is not space. The silent treatment is not space, okay? Let's talk about that silence, okay? See, because narcissists don't go silent to calm down. We go silent to punish. We go silent to reset the power dynamic. Silence is a weapon because it makes you do the work. You hear me? Silence is a weapon because it makes you do the work. While we're silent, this is what you do. You know what I'm saying? This is what you do. While we're silent, you replay conversations. While we're silent, you question yourself. While we're silent, you get anxious. While we're silent, you feel guilty. While we're silent, you write paragraphs. While we're silent, you try to fix it. And by the time we return, guess what? You're softened. You're ready to accept anything. That's why narcissists disappear. Not because they're done. Because we're training you. They're training you. You feel me, sis? They're training you to fear abandonment. They're training you to chase. They're training you to accept inconsistency. The delayed response method. You hear me? I'm going to call you. I'm about to break down. Write this down. This is the delayed response method. This one is so simple, okay? But it works on almost everyone. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, this one is so simple, but it works on almost everyone. See, this is what we do. We take longer to reply on purpose. And not always, y'all. Not always, but strategically, see. Because delayed responses create hierarchy. You hear me? Delayed responses create hierarchy. If you reply fast and I reply slow, you're showing investment. And I'm showing control. And if you ask about it, I say, I'm busy. Or you're doing too much. And now, you feel ashamed for wanting basic consistency. That's how narcissists reframe neglect into your insecurity. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm about to tell you how this. The dry text switch. Write this down. This is the dry text switch. This is when we intentionally change our tone. Yesterday, baby, I miss you. You my peace. I say something like that. You hear me? You hear what I'm saying? This is the dry text switch. Like I said, this is when we intentionally change our tone. Yesterday, baby, I miss you. You're my peace. Today, okay, I'm just replying one word. A K. Just put the K, letter K. Or yeah. Or IDK. Or whatever. Or blah, blah, blah. It's basically dry now. But yesterday it was, baby, I miss you. You my peace. See, now, because then it go to IDK, all that other shit, because we're checking your temperature. That's why we switch like that. We're testing. This is what we testing. We're testing how much disrespect will you tolerate. Will you chase me when I withdraw? Will you work harder when I give less? Guess what? If you do, we know you're hooked. And once we know you're hooked, guess what? We start performing. That's when the clown about to come. We start performing. Okay? Now I'm about to tell you the fake vulnerability text. This one is deadly. I love y'all, but this one is deadly. Pay attention. This one is deadly because, like I said, this is the fake vulnerability text. This one is deadly because it sounds real. We'll say something like, I'm scared to love again. I've been hurt before. I don't want to lose you. You make me want to change. and then you melt. You melt. You think this is the real them. But let me tell you the truth. Sometimes it is real, but real emotion does not equal real character. Y'all want me to say that again? It's sometimes it is real, but real emotion does not equal real character. Real emotion does not equals real character. A narcissist can feel something in a moment and still not be safe because feelings don't stop manipulation. Self-awareness stops manipulation. Accountability stops manipulation. Consistency stops manipulation. So when you hear vulnerability without consistent behavior, that's not growth, y'all. That's bait. Now I'm about to tell y'all, listen. This is how we keep multiple supplies from comparing notes, okay? This is where narcissists get real surgical. We give everyone a different story. One woman thinks we're depressed. Another woman thinks he's focused on business. Another woman thinks he's healing. Another woman thinks he's dealing with family. And because each story sounds believable, guess what? Nobody questions it. That's why narcissists love vague responses. Vague protects um, deception. Basically, when I say vague, I mean dry responses. It protects deception. The clearer the truth is, the harder it is to lie. So narcissists live in a fog. Now, this is the most important part of this chapter, chapter 3, y'all. This is the part I want y'all to write down for real, okay? A narcissist doesn't need to be present to control you, okay? Really write this down, okay? Please. I really want y'all. A narcissist doesn't need to be present to control you. They just need you emotionally attached. Because once you're attached, you carry them in your mind. You think about them when they're not there. You feel them when they're not there. You anticipate them. You wait for them. And you fear losing them. That's control. So when the narcissist juggle 3 to 15 supplies, they're not juggling bodies. They're juggling nervous systems. They're juggling emotional dependencies. They're juggling access points. And you want to know what's crazy? A narcissist can be laying next to somebody and still be texting another supply because the point is not intimacy. The point is coverage. The point is having multiple sources of validation so we never have to sit in emptiness. Now I'm about to tell you how to break communication control, see? Now I'm going to give y'all the antidote. Look, because I don't just expose the game. I teach you how to exit it, see? Here's how you break it. Stop responding to hook text. You hear me? Stop responding to hook text. I just gave y'all a lot of hook text. I hope y'all wrote them down. This is why I create masterclasses. Because it's really going to help you even after the lesson. So, like I said, stop responding to hook text. Stop explaining yourself. Stop chasing tone changes. Stop rewarding delayed replies. Stop trying to get closure from someone who benefits from confusion. We benefit from confusion and you want closure? You think you ever going to get that from us, from somebody who benefit? And this is the biggest one. You hear me? Match energy without malice. Okay? Not to punish, to protect. Because the narcissist's power is not in their words. Their power is your reaction. Write that down. Listen, the narcissist's power is not in their words. Their power is your reaction. Listen, I want everybody in here to answer this question honestly. Listen, have you ever been doing good and a narcissist texts you something small and it instantly threw your whole mood off? If yes, that wasn't love. That was programming. And the moment you start responding to the program, the narcissist starts losing control. Okay? Because chapter 4 is where we expose replacement illusion. That's the chapter where I explain how narcissists make you feel like you got replaced overnight. When the truth is, you were being replaced the whole time. And that chapter is going to change how you'll see love forever. I ain't gonna lie. Who got more questions, though? I'm about to get some more questions. You got a question? Request to come up. I'm gonna answer 2 people. Like 2 people. 2, 3 people. Maybe. Who got a question, though? What's up?
I have a question.
What's up? Hold on. Who's here first? Oh yeah, you good. You good. You good. You good. You good. You good. What's up? Try.
I have 2 questions.
What's
So
up?
my first question is, how do you heal your nervous system after dealing with a narcissist?
You said how do you heal your nervous system after dealing with a narcissist? That's a great question. I'm about to break this now. Listen, could y'all hear me? Now look, see, it's called healing your nervous system after narcissist is not just self care. Okay, it's detox because what a narcissist does to you is they train your body to live in survival. You start living on high alert. You start scanning energy. You start waiting for the switch. You start bracing for abandonment. You start feeling guilty for resting. You start feeling addicted to chaos. So healing isn't you moving on. Healing is your body learning safety again. Here's how you do it. For real though. For real way. See, first, you stop reopening the wound. That means no contact if possible. No checking their page. No rereading over all the old messages. No checking their page. No asking mutual friends about them because every time you check, your body relieves the trauma like it's happening again. Second, you regulate your body before you regulate your mind because trauma lives in the nervous system first. You know what I'm saying? You do that with simple daily reps. It's like the gym, see? Deep breathing, slow walks, sunlight, stretching, hydration, consistent sleep, not because it's cute, because your body needs proof that it's safe. Third thing, you replace the addiction. A narcissist creates an addiction to intensity. So you have to train yourself to find peace attractive again. At first, peace gonna feel boring, but boring is your body finally not being hunted. You hear me? Fourth, you stop blaming yourself for staying. Most people can't heal because they keep attacking themselves. You didn't stay because you were weak. You stayed because you bonded, because you hope, because you love, because you were manipulated. Fifth is you rebuild your boundaries like a muscle. Small boundaries daily. Saying no without explaining. Not responding right away. Not overproving yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest one is you stop trying to get closure from the person who benefited from confusing you. See, closure is not a conversation. Closure is you accepting they were never going to love you correctly. And I'm going to say this last part because it's the truth. See, you know your nervous system is healing when you can sit in silence without checking your phone. You can be alone without feeling abandoned. And you can hear their name and not feel your stomach drop. You can remember them without craving them. That's healing. Not missing them, not hating them, just being free. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want a shortcut, join my community. CTU is what I built for nervous system regulation and clarity after narcissistic abuse. Because you don't heal this by motivation. You heal this by it's repetition. It's repetition. You know what I'm saying? But I hope I answered your question for you. Did you hear me?
Yes, I did. So the only problem with that is that we share two kids together.
You say y'all have kids?
Yes, I have two sons by him.
And y'all live together though?
No, we broke up. I kicked him out of the house.
You kicked them? Okay. All right, look. I'm going to give you advice. See. Hold on, where my mic go?
Yeah, no, he kept cheating on me, and a lot of what you said resonated. Like, during
Nah,
my
hold on.
husband.
I want to help you real quick, Queen. Look.
Okay.
Because you even helping people in the comments. So look. Because look. That's like what you said. That's the hardest version of healing because you can't do full no contact. So look. So the goal isn't no contact, okay? The goal now is low contact with structure. Okay? You don't heal by being nice. You heal by being consistent. Here's the game plan when you share kids with a narcissist. First, only talk about the kids. Nothing else. No emotions. No explanations. No relationship talk. If it's not about pickup time, if it's not about drop up time, if it's not about school, if it's not about medical, if it's not about money, if it's not about schedule, if it's not, it doesn't get a reply. You feel me? Second, use business language. Short messages, clear, no paragraphs. You hear me? Example, say something like pickup is at 5 a.m. Location is the same. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Dry. Pick up at 5 a.m. Location is the same. Start talk like that. Third, stop trying to co-parent with someone who doesn't have empathy. You don't co-parent with a narcissist. You parallel parent, meaning this. You run your house, they run theirs. You keep it separate. Fourth is document everything, not to be petty, but to protect yourself. Screenshots, date, patterns. The fifth thing is protect the kids from the narrative because narcissists will play victim to the children. You hear me? So you don't talk bad about him. You just stay stable and truthful. Kids don't need to hear your anger. They need to feel your safety. And lastly, your nervous system heals when you stop expecting fairness. A narcissist, we don't play fair. So you stop playing emotional. You play structured. You can't heal with kids involved, but you heal through boundaries, not hope. And I want you to remember this. The moment you kicked him out, you didn't just remove him from your house. You removed his access to your nervous system. Now your job is just to keep it that way. And I hope I helped you and answered your question. Thank you for coming up here for real. No cap.
Thank you for answering that.
Thank you too, Queen.
I have one question though. Now I feel like he's using the kids to still drain me, even though he's not in the house. Now the kids are draining me because they're picking up his bad.
Hold on, Queen. Look, I answered 2 questions. I'm gonna get back to the lesson. Okay. If you want more guidance, book a one-on-one or join my community. Okay. I appreciate you coming up here though. I gotta get through this lesson for everybody though. Okay. Now, if y'all ready for chapter 4, put a Christmas tree, y'all. We gotta run through this. My phone gonna die soon too. Okay. I ain't been on live in a minute. Y'all ready? I gotta get this because it's gonna help everybody. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Okay. See. Y'all ready? Put a Christmas tree. We about to get it. She said Gray Rock. Yeah, Gray Rock method. All right, y'all, look. This is chapter 4. It's the replacement illusion, okay? Like I said, it's a replacement illusion. This is how we make you feel replaced overnight while you were being replaced the whole time. Remember what I said? Welcome, y'all. Welcome to chapter 4. And if you ever been with a narcissist, this chapter is going to hit you in the chest. You know what I'm saying? See? Because this is the chapter where you finally understand why it felt like they moved on in 24 hours. Why it felt like you meant nothing. Why it felt like you were the only one grieving while they were smiling. You know what I'm saying? Why it felt like you got erased. I'm going to tell you the truth. You didn't get replaced overnight, okay? You got replaced in stages. You got replaced while you were still there. And the reason it hurts so bad is because narcissists don't leave relationships the way normal people do. Normal people leave when they're done. Narcissists leave when they're prepared. They don't exit empty-handed. You know what I'm saying? They don't walk into loneliness. Hell no, we don't walk into loneliness. They don't sit in silence and process. They build the next supply before they release the old one. That's why it looks cold, y'all, because it is. Now I'm going to tell y'all, look, the first truth, y'all. See, a narcissist doesn't break up with you. A narcissist transitions out of you. Like you're a job, they're quitting. But they already found another job first. That's why they're calm. That's why they're confident. That's why they're smiling. They're not healed. They're just funded. You know what I'm saying? They already secured the next emotional paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to tell you how the replacement illusion has 5 stages. Y'all ready for these stages? Oh, shit. Y'all know I've been giving y'all stages all day. It only get darker. This is different levels. This is replacement stage illusion. You hear me? Listen, the replacement illusion has 5 stages, y'all. If you understand these stages, you will never take it personal again. Okay? I'm about to tell you the first stage, y'all. Number 1 is devaluation starts quiet, okay? It starts quiet. This is where you feel the shift, but you can't prove it. You know what I'm saying? See, the vibe changes, the tone changes, the energy changes. They start responding slower. They start being less affectionate. They start being more irritated. They start making you feel like you're too much. But they don't leave, y'all, because they still need you. They still need you to stay available while they search, so they discard you. You feel me? Like, they don't like just discard you yet. They just start draining the fuck out of you. We drain you. They don't discard you yet. They start draining you. You know what I'm saying? This is the stage where you start working harder. You start proving. You start apologizing. You start overthinking. You start trying to get back to the old us. You hear me? You start trying to get back to the old us, and that's exactly what they want. Because while you're busy chasing the old version, they're building a new one. They building a new one. That's stage one, y'all. Okay, is the evaluation state starts quiet. Okay, this is write this down. This is the replacement. Listen, this is the replacement illusion, y'all. This has 5 stages. So the ones that be writing down at the top for the title, just put the replacement illusion, and then under it, it's because we're gonna put it's the stages. Put stage one. The stage one was the evaluation starts quiet. Now we about to get on stage two. Okay. Now stage two is the secret audition. Okay. I want y'all to really hear me. The secret audition. Okay. Look. This is where the narcissist starts testing new supply. Like I said, the secret audition. This is where we start testing like new supply. They're not fully cheating yet. They're sampling. They're fishing. They're collecting numbers. This is what we doing. They're flirting. They're liking pictures. They're DMing girls. They're entertaining attention. And the narcissist calls it, we call it, I'm just talking. I'm not serious. You tripping. That's my friend. That's my sister. That's my cousin. But the truth is, they're auditioning replacements. They're seeing who responds fast, who admires them, who is impressed, who is naive, who has weak boundaries. This stage is where your intuition screams because you can feel them being half present, but they're physically there. They're physically there, but emotionally gone. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? I'm telling y'all. That's that phase right there, the secret audition. Don't forget that. All right? Don't forget that. No cap. Hey, mute your mic. I'm gonna let y'all come up here. Mute your mic. I'm gonna answer questions. Everybody mute your mic. I'm answering questions after the chapter. After the chapter, mute your mic. Mute your mic. Mute your mic. All right, listen, y'all. All right, y'all ready for the next stage? Listen. This is stage three. Stage three, y'all. Pay attention. This is the split life. Oh, this is the split life. The split life, man. See, this is where the narcissist becomes two people. The split life. Woo, with you, they're stressed. With them, they're happy. With you, they're busy. With them, they have time. With you, they're cold. With them, they're romantic. And you start thinking, damn, what did I do wrong? Listen, you did nothing. You didn't do nothing. You didn't do anything wrong. You just became familiar. And narcissists don't respect familiarity. We don't respect that. It's hard. We can't. We respect fear. We respect distance. They respect the person who can leave. So once you became loyal, once you become loyal, they treat you like you're guaranteed. And guaranteed people get neglected. That's the ugly truth. Guaranteed people get neglected around here. You feel me? Now look, stage 4, y'all. Like that was stage 3. That's the split life. This is stage 4. Okay? It's 5 stages. The discard performance. This is stage 4 is the discard performance. You hear me? I need you to hear this. The discard performance, y'all. Man, this is the part people don't understand. The discard is not just leaving. The discard is a performance. It's designed to make you feel small. It's designed to make you question your worth. It's designed to make you feel like that you were the problem. You know what I'm saying? So they have to leave in a way that feels humiliating. This is what they do. They become cold overnight. They stop explaining. They act like you're crazy for being hurt. They act like they never cared. And the reason they do that is because narcissists can't handle guilt, y'all. So they have to make you the villain. Because guess what? If you're the villain, they're the victim. And if they're the victim, they don't have to face what they did. That's why they discard you with cruelty. Not because you deserved it. Because cruelty protects their ego, okay? I'm telling you psychology behind everything, okay? Now, stage 5, y'all. Oh, man. Listen, stage 5 is the new supply effects. It's stages, like I told y'all. Write these stages down so y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is in order, man. My master class is in order, man. This shit is organized for y'all. I promise. I really take this serious to teach y'all. Now look, stage 5, y'all. This is the new supply flex. This is the stage that breaks people down like a Christmas tree. So look, they post a new person. They show off. They act in love. They look happy. That shit fake. They look peaceful. And you're sitting there like, how did you move on so fast? Like, how the fuck did they move on so fast? Let me tell you the truth. They didn't move on fast, y'all. They moved on prepared. They didn't move on fast. They moved on prepared. That's it. We were just prepared. I promise. We were just prepared. They grieved you while you were still in a relationship. They detached while you were still trying. They replaced you while you were still loyal. So by the time they leave, they're not heartbroken. They're relieved. Because now they can act like the new version of themselves without being held accountable by the old one. Now I can go have fun. I feel like a fucking free will. See, the reason they flex the new supply, you're gonna understand, is not because they're in love. It's because they want you to see it. They want you to feel replaceable. They want you to feel like you lost. Because narcissists don't just want to move on. They want to win. What it feels like, I'm gonna tell y'all, like, this shit feel like death, y'all. But I'm gonna tell you why it feels like you got erased. I'm gonna tell you why I feel like that. This is the part that heals people. See, you didn't get erased because you were worthless. You got erased because you were power. You were powerful. I'm gonna be honest. We don't target no fucking weak women, weak people in general. You got erased because you knew too much. You got erased because you saw behind a mask. And narcissists don't like witnesses. They like fans. They like people who believe the image. So when you become a witness, they remove you. Not because you weren't enough, because you were too aware. It's like a secret society. Feel me? Now, look, the most painful truth is a narcissist doesn't treat the new supply better because they're special. They treat the new supply better because they're new. They're new. New supply comes with fresh admiration. I feel like God. Every new supply I had made me feel like God. That's all. Especially in the beginnings, you on my nuts. That's how we think. Listen, new supply comes with fresh admiration, fresh attention, fresh hope. But listen, y'all, give it time. Give it time, I promise. The same narcissist will run the same play because the problem isn't you. It's a system. It's the system. I'm giving y'all the system, man. I'm telling y'all. Look, I'm going to tell y'all, look, how to break the replacement illusion, okay? Look, this is where you get your power back, okay? I got y'all. Stop watching. You got to stop watching. Stop checking and stop comparing. Because the new relationship is not proof you were unlovable. It's proof that the narcissist needs a new audience. The moment you stop looking, the illusion breaks. Because narcissists don't like to be admired in silence. I gotta feel that. They need reaction. So when you stop reacting, you stop feeding. Okay? I want y'all to answer this in the chat, okay? Have you ever been discarded and then immediately saw them acting like they found the love of their life? And then it made you feel like you never mattered? If yes, let me free you right now, see? You mattered. You just weren't a person to them. You were a position. And positions get replaced. Not because they're bad positions, because the narcissists need constant supply to feel alive. You know what I'm saying? Listen, because chapter 5 is where I break down the relapse. Why narcissists always come back, why you always feel pulled, and why the return is never love. It's a collection attempt. You hear me? I'm about to answer some more questions real quick, and then we're going to get to the chapter 5. You feel me? You got a question? What's up, son?
Hi. Yes, I do have a question. I've been here before, but there's been some developments, so I just wanted to understand what's going on. So I was engaged to a narcissist for a year and a half, and we lived together. And I walked out, no contact. And because we were engaged, of course, there has to be family involved because I had to give the ring back and all those, extra things. So what's happened now is my dad was away and he's now back. And about, let's say, a month ago, he went to go speak to my dad. And the conversation with my dad was, you know, he takes full accountability about what's happened. However, he doesn't think that should break up the relationship, and he wants to talk things out, right? And he then spoke to a cousin of mine who's a male, and he's saying, oh, because I have a lot of evidence against him. Of course, he was cheating repeatedly with different women. But with my cousin, he's very much along the lines of, oh no, I was just trying to make her jealous. The messages were fake, blah, blah, blah. So I said to my cousin, I said, why don't you guys tell him the truth? Because this has been for 6 months now. I'm definitely not coming back, right? He seems to think I'm going to come back someday, sometime. And my cousin stated that, oh, we can't tell him that because they're afraid he might unalive himself, right? So I'm thinking, this is the same guy who thought he had all the power, all the bitches, he can get anything he wanted, treated me like crap, and all of a sudden he's frustrated. So what stage of a narcissist thing, like what is this and what does it mean, and when does he realize like I'm not coming back and he needs to just move on with his life and find somebody else?
I would say this. See, I'm glad. Yeah, man, I love when y'all call in. I'm gonna say this. Look, this is what I call the adult mask returns, okay? Listen. It's a stage narcissists enter when they realize they can't reach you directly anymore. So they start doing two things at the same time. One, they try to look accountable in front of authority. That's why he went to your dad. Because he's not trying to convince you, he's trying to convince the gatekeeper. Man, see, a narcissist would take full responsibility in a conversation that benefits their image. Not because they change, because they need a new angle to regain access. And two, listen, he's still testing boundaries behind the scenes. That's why he flirted with your cousin. Like, that's not a mistake. That's a probe. That's him checking. Do I still have influence? Can I still create chaos? Can I still make her feel unsafe? Can I still control the narrative? And then when you confronted him, he called it fake. And that's classic. That's plausible deniability. A narcissist would do something disrespectful to say, it was a joke. It wasn't serious. You took it wrong. That wasn't me. Because if he can make you doubt what you saw, he can keep you emotionally confused. So, what stage is this? I'm answering your question. This is the Hoover stage, but it's a high level Hoover. Not the I miss you text. This is the I've changed. I'm responsible man now, Hoover. See, excuse me, look. And look, it's dangerous because it looks mature, but here's the truth. Real change doesn't need an audience. Real change shows up consistently over time with accountability, with boundaries respected, with no side missions. And if he truly changed, he would not be flirting with your cousin at all. So, does he realize you're not coming back? He doesn't fully accept it yet because narcissists don't accept loss easily. They don't release people. They wait for openings. That's why he's doing image repair with your dad. He's trying to create a bridge back to you without directly chasing you. So here's your move, okay? Listen. Stay no contact. Don't debate the cousin situation. Don't argue what's fake. You don't need proof. You already have pattern. And tell your dad this one time. Say, I respect you, but my boundary is final. I'm not reopening this. Because the moment your dad becomes the mediator, the narcissist has a doorway. And you're not confused anymore. You're done. That's the stage you're in, okay? You're in the freedom stage, and he's in the negotiation stage. Keep it that way. You feel me, Queen? Okay.
Yeah. So one quick thing. So both of them are a bit worried about his mental state because they both did say he's highly frustrated and they're scared that he might do something to himself. Hence why they have not really fully drilled into him to say, listen, she's not coming back and we've accepted that her happiness comes first. Because my dad writes for me. I'll just let you know that. But they just said, we can't do that right now because he's highly frustrated and we're scared something might happen. I don't know why they're saying that. They're not giving me too much information, but both of them have
All right,
said
look,
that in
Queen, let me
different
talk to
ways.
you. First, I want you to breathe, okay? Listen, because I'm going to tell you the truth with love and clarity, okay? See, when a narcissist starts talking about hurting themselves after you leave, that's not your responsibility to carry. That is emotional hostage talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Emotional hostage taking, see, it's designed to make you feel like your boundary is dangerous. And it's one of the most powerful ways to pull an empath back in because you have a heart. Now, listen to me. If someone's truly suicidal, the response is not keep it a secret and protect their feelings. The response is safety protocols. That means call emergency services, call a crisis line, contact a mental health professional, tell their family, get them help. You do not become the therapist. You do not become the rescuer. You do not become the reason they stay alive because that turns into a lifetime trap. And your dad writing for him for you, I understand why he did it. He's trying to protect everyone, but it can create a problem because when a narcissist sees your dad stepping in, they learn this. If I collapse mentally, I can bypass her boundary. So what you do is this. You keep your boundary, but you respond with structure. Here's the line you can tell your dad to send if anything else happens. Say, we care about your safety. If you are thinking of harming yourself, contact emergency services or crisis hotline immediately. We are not equipped to handle that. Please reach out to a professional. See, that's it. No emotional back and forth. No long explanations. No reopening the relationship because this is the truth. A healthy person in pain seeks help. A narcissist in pain, we seek control. And even if his pain is real, your boundary still stands because your life cannot be built on fear and guilt. So does he realize you're not coming back? He's trying to make you feel like you can't leave safely. This is like that's the last chain. And you break it by staying calm and directing it to the professionals. You are not cruel, you're not heartless. You're refusing to be held hostage. And that's healing. I hope I helped you answer your question.
Yes, you did. Thank you so, so much. I needed this. Thank you.
Thank you for coming up, Queen. Have a great night. Stay here for the lesson. We about to
I will.
chapter 5. You hear me? You can chill. You hear me? Wherever you here, you welcome. We locked in. Y'all ready, chat? If y'all ready for chapter 5, put a Christmas tree. Yeah. What we on chapter 5 or 6? Shit. Who been paying attention? Who been paying attention, man? All right, we on 5, Tiffany. Thank you, Tiff, been paying attention. I love you, Tiff. Tiff be paying attention. All right. Y'all ready? Hold on, could y'all hear me? I had resetting my mic. Could y'all hear me? Oh no. Could y'all hear me? Hold on, if y'all can hear me, put a Christmas tree. And then we about to get into chapter 5. This is the release trap. I don't know if y'all can hear me though. All right, y'all. Put a Christmas tree, I said. All right, I see him now. We lit. Now look, y'all. Listen. This is chapter 5, y'all. The release trap. Why narcissists always come back and why it feels impossible to resist. All right, y'all. Chapter 5. This is the chapter where I expose the part that keeps good people stuck for years. Okay? For years. Because the hardest part of leaving a narcissist is not leaving, y'all. The hardest part is staying gone. It's not the breakup that breaks you. It's the return. It's the I miss you text. It's the can we talk message. It's the random follow. It's the unblock. It's the fake apology. It's the soft voice. It's the I change. And you know what makes it worse? You already know they're toxic, but your body still wants them. So you start thinking you're crazy. You start thinking you weak. You start thinking you're addicted. And you are, but not to love. You're addicted to a cycle, a trauma bond. And narcissists know exactly how to reactivate it. So let me break this down to release the trap. All right? Listen, I'm going to tell you the first thing. See, a narcissist doesn't come back because they finally realize your worth. They come back because they lost access. They come back because something dried up. They come back because their new supply is not feeding them right. They come back because their ego is hungry. They come back because they missed a version of you that was easy to control. And I'm not saying they don't feel anything. They might feel something, but what they feel is not love. It's withdrawal. It's panic. It's entitlement. It's how dare you fucking move on. The relapse trap has 6 phases. Y'all ready for this? Y'all know I give y'all the phases. Take y'all fucking notes. This is the relapse trap. Okay? Put a Christmas tree if y'all ready. Cause it's about to get dark. Alright. Y'all know how we do our master classes. I want y'all to get familiar with the structures. Okay? We feel me? Y'all know. Now, see, y'all write these down. This is phase 1 of the relapse trap. It has 6 phases. I'm about to break down all the phases. Phase 1, y'all, is the silence. First one is the silence, okay? Because once you see these, y'all, you'll never fall for it the same way again, okay? Like I said, silence. This is when you leave or they discard you, okay? And suddenly there's no contact. No good morning, no fighting, no chaos, no dopamine, just quiet. And you think quiet is peace, but your nervous system thinks quiet is danger because your body got trained to survive chaos. So when it's silence, you start feeling anxiety, you start feeling restless, you start craving, you start feeling obsessive thoughts, you start feeling the urge to check their page, you start feeling the urge to send one last message. That's not because you love them though, okay? That's because your nervous system is detoxing. This is the withdrawal phase, y'all. And narcissists, we know this. We wait for it. That's why they came right back there. That's why I come right back. Listen, now, like I said, this is another phase. We on phase 2. That was phase 1. I got phase 1, y'all. It's the silence. Phase 2 is the ping. I tell y'all to write this down so y'all can go back and look at the phases we put y'all through, okay? Now look. It's called the ping. The P-I-N-G. The ping. Ping. The narcissist sends something small, okay? The ping. Boom. Not big, small. Something like, hey, are you good? Or I was thinking about you, or I miss you. That's our favorite. That's some of our top favorite ones. See, that's not a conversation, y'all. This is called a pulse check. I'm checking your pulse. It's like a pulse check. They're checking if you're still alive on the line. You feel me? If you're still alive on the line. Listen. Look. See, I'm gonna tell you, if you respond, they don't even need to say much because just your response already fed them. Your response already proved that I still have access. That's why the ping is so powerful. It's the cheapest form of control. You feel me? See, look, now, phase 3, y'all. I'm about to give y'all phase 3. This is the soft version. Oh, man, the soft version. Phase 3, y'all. Soft version. Look, this is this is where narcissists become everything that you beg for. They speak calm. They apologize. They act mature. They sound healed. They say, I've been reflecting. I see what I did, baby. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. I miss you for real. I want to do it right this time. And the empath, oh man, the empath, she melts. They melt because you don't want to be right. You want to be loved. So you start thinking, maybe this time. Maybe this time. But listen to me. Listen to me. Narcissists don't change because they feel sorry. They change when they feel consequences. That's the only time we change. I was forced to change. I wouldn't even be here teaching y'all this class if I wasn't forced to change. You hear me? No cap. So look, most narcissists only become soft when they're trying to regain access. It's not growth. It's strategy, okay? Man, see, now I'm about to tell y'all phase 4. I says, how many phase 5, right? This is the memory weapon, okay? Listen. This is phase 4, the memory weapon. This is where they start using your history against you. You feel me? This is where they start using your history against you. You feel me? See, they remind you of the best moments, the first dates, the laugh, the trips, the sex, the I love you moments. They say, remember when? Or you know me, you know my heart. We've been through too much. That's called emotional manipulation, y'all, because they're not talking about the present. They're using the past to bypass your boundaries. A narcissist knows your heart lives in memories, so they weaponize memories to pull you back in. I'm going to say that again. A narcissist knows your heart lives in memories, so they weaponize memories to pull you back in. Now, this is phase 5, y'all. Listen. Phase 5. This is called the re-entry. We call this the re-entry phase 5, y'all. See, this is where you let them back in. The re-entry. You let them back in. Maybe not fully, but you crack the door. You answer a call. You meet up. You talk. You have sex. You just check in. And the narcissist instantly starts testing power again. See, they don't jump into disrespect right away. They test it slowly. They see what they can get away with. They see if you're still soft. They see if you're still addicted. They see if you're still hoping. And once they feel safe again, the mask slips. This is why I be going through the same bullshit. I'm breaking this down for y'all. I want y'all to understand y'all are crazy. All right, y'all. Listen. Now, this is phase 6. It's 6 phases. The reset, y'all. This is the reset, okay? Listen. This is the part that breaks people because you realize this, okay? They don't come back to love you. They come back to reset control. So now they pull away again. They start acting cold again. They start disrespecting again. They start disappearing again. And you're just sitting there thinking, how did we end up here again, man? Because you didn't break the cycle. You reopened the cycle. That's the release trap. You feel me? That's the release trap. That's the release trap. I'm going to tell you why you can't resist, see. Let me explain the science behind this. Your brain got trained to chase relief. A narcissist gives pain and then gives relief and then give pain again. And then that creates addiction. It's like a slot machine. Sometimes you win, most times you lose. But the uncertainty keeps you pulling the lever. So when they come back, your body doesn't hear logic. Your body hears relief is here. You feel me? That's why you relapse. Not because you're stupid, but because you're conditioned. You feel me? You conditioned. Now I'm gonna tell you the most dangerous part because see, a narcissist doesn't need you to trust them. Okay? You feel me? The most dangerous part, a narcissist doesn't need you to trust them. They just need you to doubt yourself. You feel me? They need you to think maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe they change. Maybe I was too hard. Maybe I should give him one more chance. That doubt is the crack. Narcissists slip through cracks. We find any crack and open it, you feel me? That doubt is the crack. Narcissist. This is how to beat the release trap, okay? Now I'm about to give you, see, I'm going to give y'all the antidote because I don't want you leaving this live triggered. I want you leaving this live armed, okay? Now, here's how you win. You treat their return like a sales pitch, not a love story. If someone disappeared and hurt you, they don't get access because they miss you. They get access when they show consistent change over time. Second thing is don't respond to pings. A ping is not accountability, it's a bait. Remember I told y'all the pings? I hope y'all writing them down, man. Don't respond to those type messages and texts. Third thing is don't debate your decision. A narcissist will keep you talking because talking is access. Don't debate your decision. A narcissist will keep you talking because talking is access. Fourth thing is write down what they did. Not the good moments, the pattern, the disrespect, the lies, the manipulation. Because nostalgia will lie to you. You feel me? Your notes won't. Remember this line, y'all. This is number 5. Remember this line. If they could do it once, they can do it again. Especially reward them with access. You hear me? Remember this line. If they could do it once, they can do it again. Especially if we reward them with access. See, chapter 5. Listen, I want everybody in here to answer this. Have you ever been doing good? Like you've been doing good, feeling strong, finally healing, and then they came back and one message made you feel like you never healed at all? If yes, that's not love. That's the bond. And bonds can be broken. But only when you stop confusing their return with redemption. A narcissist returning is not proof of love. It's proof that they lost supply. You feel me? Listen, because chapter 6 is the final chapter. And it's the one that frees people for real. Chapter 6 is called The Exit Code. How to become unhookable and end the cycle forever, okay? So before we get to chapter 6, I'm going to answer some more questions. If you want to come up here and ask a question, real quick. You feel me? Make sure y'all gonna want to stay there. Y'all don't want to miss this next chapter.
Nobody's gonna ask. I have a question.
BS for last. Hold on, I think somebody. Let me see. Somebody want to come up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's up, Tiff?
Okay, so will they ever leave you alone?
You said narcissist?
Yeah, will a narcissist ever leave you alone?
I'm gonna say this. Look, see, yeah, but not because they suddenly respect you. Look, look, listen. They leave you alone for 3 reasons. Okay. For one, I'm gonna say for one of these 3 reasons, I'm gonna give you. For one reason is they find a new supply that feeds them better, so your silence becomes easier for them to tolerate. You get what I'm saying? Two is you become too expensive to access, meaning every time they reach, they get nothing, no reaction, no emotion, no conversation. Or three is they like there are real consequences, blocked everywhere, documented behavior, and legal pressure if needed. A narcissist doesn't stop because you ask nicely. They stop when the door stays closed long enough that they realize it's locked. But I'm going to be honest,
I had to.
some will circle back for years, not because they love you, because you were a strong supply and they have unfinished business. You know what I'm saying? See, listen. So the real goal isn't waiting for them to leave you alone. The goal is becoming the type of person they can't reach anymore. Unhookable. And when you get unhookable, it doesn't matter if they come back because they can't move you. That's the real freedom. You feel me, Tiff? Hold on. Higher self, what's up?
I had to move out of state for him to leave me alone, and he still doesn't. He still continues.
Yep, that's how it be. We'll follow you and stop you. You just gotta keep. Listen, as long as he ain't doing nothing crazy stalking, you ain't gotta go crazy. Just ignore him till he fade away. Okay. Higher self, what's up? How you doing?
Hi, can you hear me?
How you doing? Yes, I can.
Good, good. How are you?
I'm doing good. You got a question?
Can you hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Got a question? What's up?
Yeah, so everybody that does the devaluing and stonewalling and discarding method, that is considered a narcissist, correct?
Hell yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's big signs. That's some of the main things we do. That's the stage every narcissist puts you through.
Yes. So it never happened previously, but it was dramatic at the end. So I just want to like confirm with myself that that was a self-aware narcissist, correct?
Wait, what's your question?
That that never happened previously, like the devaluing and discarding. It never happened until it just happened one day. So I'm just curious if that's a self-aware narcissist.
You want to know? You want to know if he's self-aware? Do he take accountability?
No.
Self-aware. You know what aware is, right? We're gonna at least admit it. You see what I'm doing, right? I'm a self-aware narcissist. He ain't.
Sorry, my bad. I understand your perspective. I mean, I mean, that he knows that he's a narcissist, but obviously he won't admit it. Like he knows that he's playing the narcissistic game.
Yeah, he not. I would never admit I'm a narcissist to you when I was doing that, cause then you'll know you'll leave. I'll give you the clarity you're looking for. Confusion is what I'm comfortable at, and that's where you are right now, and that's where we like to keep you to keep the bond alive. You get what I'm saying?
No, I'm not confused. I'm curious about this type of personality so I can like spread the message to others because I think it's very important. So now I'm just curious. I'm like, I wonder if this person like literally knew what they were doing. But it's very obvious that yes, of course, you have to be aware of devaluing someone and discarding someone. It's not just like a mental
You asking some great
it's a
questions.
mental illness, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you this
You know
though.
what I'm
Look, I get exactly what you said. I'm gonna tell you this though. See,
Yeah.
look, not every narcissist devalues the same way, okay? Some devalue loud, some devalue quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, some call you names and break you down directly. Others devalue by slowly removing love, effort, and respect until you starving. So if you're saying he never degraded me, that doesn't automatically mean he's a self-aware. Yeah. Self-aware narcissist is not somebody who's nicer. You know what I'm saying? Self-aware narcissist, look, self-aware narcissist is somebody who can say, I'm wrong, I'm controlling, I'm manipulating, I'm triggered, I need help. And they take accountability even when it costs them. You see how I'm on here? I tell people I take accountability. See, most narcissists don't do that. And a lot of them don't insult. A lot of them don't insult you. They just withhold. They disappear. They gaslight. They triangulate. They lie by omission. They make you compete, and they make you doubt yourself. See, that's all. That's still devaluation. You know what I'm saying? It's all. It's just. It's just polished devaluation. So the real question isn't did he call me names. The real question is, did you feel safe, consistent, respected, and emotionally scared? Or did you feel like you were always chasing clarity? Because if you were always chasing clarity, you were being devalued just quietly. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah. You mean within the whole situation, correct? Like in just in general?
saying? Whatever you're going through, like if you, like I said, I'm gonna tell you this. The real question isn't did he call me names? The real question is did you feel safe, consistent, respected, and emotionally secure? Or did you feel like you were always chasing clarity? Because if you were always chasing clarity, you were being devalued. You get what I'm saying? Just quietly through the whole thing. Was you chasing
Yeah,
clarity?
yeah. Now there was respect throughout like our conversations. Like there was never any like no respect until like towards the end. Like there was like anger and whatever, and I was like, oh well, I know where the trauma's coming from, so it's okay. So I would like make the red flags green. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, well, it's okay just because I know where the trauma's coming from, but obviously it doesn't make anything okay. Um, and yeah, so but I always did like towards the end again, like ask the creator of all creations to reveal the truth about this person to me, and it did in my dreams. It showed me this person twice that is very very lustful, like very very much. And obviously lust has dark entity attachments, and I was like, oh, that's the reason why like he behaves this way or whatever, the creation of the narcissist. So um, yeah, but it's so funny, dude, because when I told him about that dream, I was like, "Yo, I had a dream about you. Like, what's your perspective on this?" Blah blah. He's like, "Well, yeah, I mean, I do watch a lot of corn or whatever, so that makes sense." I'm like, I feel like this is something a little bit deeper. Like, I don't think it's just about corn, my friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the creator of all creations would not like reveal that dream to me, and it kept on actually like waking me up, like to make sure I remembered that dream. Because I woke up and I'm like, oh, okay, like I'll remember it later, but the creator was like, yo, I want you to remember this dream. And I'm like, that is so fucking interesting. Well, let me pass this on. Like, and then the narcissist was like, oh no, this is your subconscious mind trying to show you what you need to heal. And I'm like, yo, this is like, I don't know what they call gaslighting or whatever. Because it's like, well, obviously the truth is
I'm gonna
revealed. Like,
say this.
why are
Look,
you telling me?
let me tell you. Listen, what you just said. Like, would you ask the creator to reveal the truth in your dreams, and the truth started showing up?
Yes.
Like, that's not funny. That's discernment. You know, see, that's your spirit protecting you when your heart was still trying to make sense of him. See, because when you're dealing with a narcissist, your mind gets confused, but your body knows, your spirit knows. So sometimes the creator will bypass your logic and speak to you through patterns, feelings, and dreams. And the fact
Yeah.
that you kept waking up and remember it, that's important. See, because usually when we
That's what I
wake up,
said.
yeah, when we wake up, usually when we wake up, dreams fade. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It repeats. You know what I'm saying? See,
Yep.
but listen. I'm gonna tell you. Look, like I said,
Uh-huh.
when like we wake up, dreams fade. But when a dream is a warning, it sticks. It repeats. It pulls you out of your sleep like an alarm. Now let's decode what that dream really meant. See, it's not just about him watching corn. The surface is the surface. The deeper meaning is
That's
this.
the surface.
See, corn is a dream can represent secret appetite, hidden cravings, compulsion, a private world you're not invited into. And when narcissists, the private world is always deeper than what They show you. So your spirit was showing you this man has a hidden hunger. And it's not just sexual, it's control, it's fantasy, it's escapism, it's deception. He's trying to escape. It's a double life mentality. And when you said you knew it was deeper, that's your intuition. Because narcissists don't just lie with words, they lie with a whole identity. See, look, now connected back to what you said earlier. Respect until the end, and then anger, right? That's the mask slipping. That's what happens when your discernment activates. The moment you start seeing too clearly, the narcissist starts getting irritated because your clarity threatens their comfort. So the creator kept waking you up because you were in a stage where you might have still ignored the signs. And the creator was like, no, pay attention. This is not safe. So don't downplay that. That wasn't random. That was protection. And the lesson is simple. When your spirit starts warning you, you don't negotiate. You don't rationalize. You don't repaint the red flags. You move. Because the creator doesn't reveal things to entertain you. He revealed things to save you. Okay? And I hope I helped you and answered your question.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you so much. Dude, it's so freaking crazy. Like, I actually, after I went no contact, I literally asked again the creator of all creations. I was like, I want the truth like to be revealed to me about this person, and I literally let it go. When I do that, I don't have no expectations, bro, like at all. I'm just like, whatever shall be revealed is the truth. Tell me why I had a dream of what he calls his ex-wife crazy. Literally, it was like him, and then randomly it was like fast forward, I'm right in front of his wife, and his wife looked so beautiful, and she felt really genuine. Now I don't know what this was, and then right away she like took me downstairs, and bro, tell me why there were so many cages with women inside that were like bruised or looked kind of like beat up, or like it was like, and guess what the theme was? The theme, I saw a girl that was like ex trafficked. I don't know how else I can say this on TikTok, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, whoa, oh my god, I'm in the wrong place. Why is she here? Oh shit, I'm not in the right place. I gotta go. So I went upstairs, and then I was like just like with a lot of people, and I walked out. It was very interesting, man. It was very interesting. I'm like, whoa. Like, what is your perspective on this, man?
You said, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say, you just protected. It's a lot of things that's being revealed to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you just barely protect. It's a lot I would like to say to you and have a conversation with you. I ain't gonna lie.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God,
but
dude.
we may have to talk later. But I'm gonna get to a lesson because it's deep. What you go through and see is a lot. It's interesting.
It's a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said.
But listen,
man.
I'm gonna say this.
Whoa, I got to tell someone.
I appreciate you for really coming up here, staying alive. Don't leave, okay? I love your energy. And I'm about to break down this next.
Oh my god, I'm literally loving this.
I'm about to break down this. I want you to hear this, and I want everybody in the live to hear this last chapter, please, okay? And thank you for sharing that, because I like having conversations like this.
Oh my god, bro, I know it's so deep. Okay.
Hey, y'all ready for chapter 6? Last chapter, put a Christmas tree. Y'all know we about to break this shit down here. No cat. It's about to get dark. It's about to get dark, y'all. Y'all ready? It's gonna help everybody, okay? For sure. Yeah, she's spirit. Yeah, she's spiritually protected. I don't fuck with people like that. I'm scared of her. Dark empath. She give me dark empath vibes. Man, I'm scared of dark empaths. I know we don't fuck with them. That's what forced the nigga to change. I'm traumatized by dark empaths, man. Shit. All right, y'all ready? This chapter 6, y'all. This is the exit code, okay? That's the name of this chapter, the exit code, okay? Let's break this shit down like a Christmas tree. You feel me? Like, all right, y'all, look. Chapter 6, the exit code. See, how to become unhookable and in the cycle forever, even if they try to come back, okay? All right, well, y'all, welcome to the last chapter, okay? Welcome to the last chapter. This is the chapter that separates the people who know the narcissist is toxic from the people who are finally free, okay? This is the chapter that separates the people who know the narcissist is toxic from the people who are finally free. Because knowing is not enough. You can know a narcissist is dangerous and still miss them. You can know they lie and still crave them. You can know they're cheating and still want closure. Okay, that's not weakness. That's called programming. And the exit code is how you break the program, see? Because a narcissist's real power isn't their looks. It's not their mouthpiece. It's not their confidence. It's not their return. It's not their charm. No. Their power is the hook they put in your nervous system. And if you don't remove the hook, you'll keep relapsing. So I'm going to teach you how to become unhookable. Not bitter, not cold, not hateful, just unhookable. See, this is the exit code, y'all, okay? The exit code is 6 laws. And if you apply these, a narcissist can't keep you as a supply anymore, okay? If y'all ready for the laws, put a Christmas tree. Take y'all notes, too, okay? I need y'all to really listen. 6 laws, y'all. 6 laws. I'm working on. All right, give me a second. I'm about to break this down. Law 1. Okay? All right. Law 1, y'all, is you stop trying to be understood by someone who benefits from misunderstanding you. That's number 1, okay? I'm going to say that again. You stop trying to be understood by someone who benefits from misunderstanding you. I'm going to say these laws to y'all, and I need y'all to read these over and over, okay? Like, this is the biggest trap, okay? Most victims keep talking because they want clarity. They want the narcissist to finally say this. I understand how I hurt you, or like you was right. Like, I just want us to give you clarity. But narcissists don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't want clarity. You feel me? We don't care about that. We want confusion. Because confusion keeps you in a loop. Confusion keeps you explaining. Confusion keeps you proving. Confusion keeps you chasing. So the exit code starts when you stop trying to make them understand you. And you start understanding them. A narcissist knows what they're doing, y'all. They just don't want consequences for it, y'all. I told you, we know exactly what we're doing. Just don't want consequences for it. So you stop arguing. You stop begging. You stop presenting evidence. Because evidence doesn't change narcissists, y'all. Consequences do. Evidence don't change us. Consequences do. I'm telling y'all. Okay? Now in law 2, y'all. Law 2 is you stop reacting to bait. Okay? This is a law. These are laws. I'm giving y'all laws. Okay? Let me explain bait. Bait is anything designed to pull emotion out of you, okay? Like I said, this law too, you stop reacting to bait. Bait is anything designed to pull emotion out of you. A post, a subtweet, a new girlfriend, a message, a fake apology, a silent treatment, a you change, a you never love me. All of that is all bait, y'all. And you know why bait works? Because you think you're defending yourself. But narcissists don't care about being right. We don't care about being right. They care about getting a reaction. Your reaction is their food. So becoming unhookable means this. You don't respond fast. You don't respond emotionally. You don't respond publicly. You don't respond at all when it's bait. Because every time you react, you prove you still have access to my nervous system. And narcissists live for that. Okay, now law 3. Okay, you stop seeing them as a person and start seeing them as a pattern. You got to stop seeing them as a person and start seeing them as a pattern. This is where the healing becomes real. Because when you see them as a person, you keep thinking this. but they had good moments, but they cried, but they said sorry, but they had trauma. But listen, y'all, when you see them as a pattern, you start saying this. They always disappear when I need consistency. They always come back when they need supply. They always turn into a victim when they're confronted. That's the truth, y'all. Narcissists can have feelings, but feelings don't erase patterns. So the exit code is this. You stop falling in love with moments and you start respecting patterns, okay? Now, law 4 is you accept that closure is not a conversation, okay? You got to accept that closure is not a conversation. See, most people can't leave because they're waiting for closure. But closure doesn't come from us. It doesn't come from the narcissist. Closure comes from your acceptance. And acceptance, y'all, it sounds like this. They didn't love me right. They used me. They manipulated me. They weren't safe. And I don't need them to admit it for it to be true. That's closure. Feel me? That's closure. You feel me? Because narcissists would never give you the perfect ending. They'll keep it messy on purpose so you keep thinking about them. So the exit code is this. You end it clean in your mind. Even if they try to keep it messy in the world. You feel me? Even if they try to keep it messy in the world. Now this is law 5, y'all. Y'all with me? Is y'all with me? For the Christmas tree. Y'all with me, man. Y'all with it, nigga. Alright. Now, law 5, y'all, is you detox from the addiction. You hear me? You gotta detox from the addiction to intensity. You detox from the addiction to intensity. This is deep. See, a narcissist relationship trains you to this. It trains you to equate intensity with love. Okay? The highs feel like destiny. The lows feel like withdrawal. And the chaos feels like passion. So when you leave, peace feels boring. That's why people relapse, y'all. That's why you relapse, because peace feels so boring. You know what I'm saying? See, they don't miss the narcissist. They miss the dopamine. They miss the intensity. They miss the chase. So you have to restrain your nervous system to feel safe again. And it's going to feel weird at first because your body has been living in survival. So healing looks like this. Healing going to look like this. Quiet mornings, slowly breathing, slow breathing, stable routines, consistency, healthy love, predictable energy. That's what your body needs. And if peace feels uncomfortable, that's not because peace is wrong. That's because chaos became familiar. Y'all with me? This is law 6, y'all. I need y'all to pay attention to law 6. Okay, put a Christmas tree. Y'all can hear me. You feel me? Y'all ready? All right, now look. This is law 6. I need y'all to listen to me, y'all, please. Is you build a life that doesn't have room for them. This is important. You build a life that doesn't have room for them. This is the final law, you feel me? Because narcissists always come back when they sense emptiness, okay? They come back when you're lonely. They come back when you're unstable. They come back when you're bored. They come back when you're in pain. So you don't leave the narcissist. You replace the space they occupy with structure. You feel me? You build your routine. You build your goals. You build your community. You build your identity again. Because narcissists can't control someone who has purpose. They can't control someone who's busy healing. They can't control someone who's building. They can't control someone who's surrounded by support. And that's why community matters. Because isolation is where narcissists win. They want you alone so their voice becomes your reality. But when you have people around you who see you, the spell breaks. See, I'm going to tell you the final truth of the exit code. A narcissist doesn't leave you alone when you ask them to. They leave you alone when they realize they can't move you. When they realize no reaction, no access, no energy, no supply, that's when they stop. Or they go find someone else to control. And that's the part that hurts the ego, but it heals the soul. They don't come back because you're special. They come back because you are usable. And once you become unhookable, you no longer usable. You know what I'm saying? This is how you know you're unhookable. Now I'm about to tell you how you know you're unhookable. Let me give you the signs, y'all. You're unhookable when you don't feel the urge to prove yourself anymore, when you don't feel guilty for leaving, when you don't romanticize the highs, when you don't fear the silence, when you don't chase closure, when you don't crave their validation, and you don't need them to regret it. You know what I'm saying? You just feel calm. And calm is power. Okay, now see. I want everybody to to hear me, okay? You don't heal by forgetting them. You heal by remembering yourself. The narcissist didn't steal your soul. They just distracted you from it. So tonight the exit code is simple. Stop feeding what hurts you. Stop chasing what confuses you. And stop returning to what broke you. And choose peace so hard that chaos can't recognize you anymore. That's how you win. That's how you end it. And that's how you become untouchable. Listen, if y'all want deeper support, daily support, CTU is open, y'all. Link in my bio. Not for everybody, y'all. Only for the ones who really ready to be free. Now I'm gonna answer some more questions before we get up off here. You said repeat. You repeat something? What you want me to repeat? If the how you know you're um unhookable?
The part after you said, stop feeding what hurts you.
You talk about that how you know you're unhookable?
Yeah, so stop feeding what hurts you.
Okay, look.
And then I didn't get anything after that.
Okay, look. See, I need y'all to hear this. You gotta understand. This is how you know you're unhuggable. Let me give you the signs. You're unhuggable when you don't feel the urge to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel guilty for leaving. You don't romanticize the highs. You don't fear the silence. You don't chase closure. And you don't crave their validation. And you don't need them to regret it. You just feel calm. And calm is power. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I want everybody here to hear me. You don't heal by forgetting them. You heal by remembering yourself. The narcissist didn't steal your mind. They just distracted you from it. So like I said, tonight, the exit code is simple. Stop feeding what hurts you. Stop chasing what confuses you. And stop returning to what broke you. And choose peace so hard that chaos can't recognize you anymore. That's how you win. That's how you end it. And that's how you become untouchable. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, Tiff? You heard me? You got that. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna answer. You said, can I repeat the fifth one? The fifth one, I got you. Let me see. If y'all want these, y'all want these masterclasses, CTU. All right, the fifth one was Law 5. You detox from the addiction to intensity. Okay? Law 5, you detox from the addiction to intensity. A narcissist relationship trains you to equate intensity with love. Okay? The highs feel like destiny, the lows feel like withdrawal, and the chaos feel like passion. So when you leave, peace feels boring. And that's why people relapse. They don't miss the narcissist. They miss the dopamine. They miss the intensity. They miss the chase. You know what I'm saying? So you have to restrain your nervous system to feel safe again. It's going to feel weird at first, but because your body is like living in survival. So healing looks like, I told y'all, quiet mornings, slow breathing, stable routines, consistency, healthy love, and predictable energy. That's what your body needs. And if peace feel uncomfortable, that's not because peace is wrong. That's because chaos became familiar. You know what I'm saying? No cap. Y'all like these math? I fuck with these math classes. I'm telling you, we always got math classes though. I hope y'all learned something new tonight. Alright, yeah, man, I appreciate all y'all here. Listen, y'all. Before I end this live, though, I want to say this. If this live helped you, that means you're not crazy. You're not weak. You just waking up. And I don't want you to leave here and back to confusion alone. So if you want to stay connected to me daily, I have my private community, CTU. It's $10 a month. And it's for people who are serious about healing, clarity, and learning the game for real. If you want personal help, I do one-on-one calls every day. That's why I decode your situation from the inside out, and I tell you exactly what you're dealing with and what to do next. If you want that, just text me right now. Text the word ready to this number, 732-498-4582. 732-498-4582. I'll send you the options, CTU, one-on-one calls, in this class, in this whole masterclass PDF. Okay? I appreciate everybody that stayed in here with me. If this live hit you, share it, follow me. See y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna put the number right here in the comments so y'all can screenshot it. Okay? Write this too, Leah. 732-498-4582. Put it in the comments, Leah. That's my number. And screenshot that number for the serious people who want to help. I'm helping people every day. We saving lives. We do daily masterclasses in the community. It's $10 a month. This is nothing. I come on TikTok and YouTube here and there. You feel me? All right, I'm putting it in the comments. It's in the comments right now. I just put it in 732. I see it. I pinned it. I'm gonna pin it. Text ready to that number. I'm gonna leave it up for 2 minutes. Text ready to that number. Okay? I just pinned it. Tiffany just put it too. Thank you, Tiff. Appreciate you. And I'm gonna see y'all. You feel me? I hope y'all learned something tonight. Y'all go over them notes, please. And if you join CTU, I see a lot of y'all joining CTU. I'm getting notifications. Appreciate y'all. It's the link in my bio. And we go over this stuff. We have lessons. We have book study. We have all type of shit. Y'all better come into the community, man. I told y'all, bro. It's deep. You can't fight us alone. But y'all have a good night, y'all. I'll be on live again tomorrow, though. Maybe. But we in CTU every day, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all for being here, spending y'all time with us. You understand? Thank you. Hey, YouTube, y'all got that number? I just ended my TikTok. YouTube, I'm still with y'all because y'all my loyal ones. See, y'all need to join the community on YouTube. Like, what's up with y'all? Y'all love y'all. Y'all not trying to join CTU? What are y'all doing? YouTube is a fucking university. Like, what are y'all doing, YouTube? Y'all know I love y'all, man. Like, what the fuck?